It's Monday, July 13th. Today on your Morning Atlantic. Thousands hit the streets of downtown Fredericton to celebrate Pride. Your top news headlines just ahead.
And the benefits of blueberries. Registered dietitian Lori Barker-Jackman shares the nutritional power of these tiny and tasty treats. That is in our 7 o'clock hour.
Plus, things like these. We speak to the creator and lead actor of a new drama series filmed right here in Halifax. All that and so much more just ahead on the Monday edition of Your Morning Atlantic.
Is a Monday, July 13th. So glad you can join us. Second week of July, everybody. And look who's back in her favorite chair. Amanda Jefferson.
Oh, so nice and cozy. It's great
back.
to be back. Thanks. Shout out to Suzette and Brianne for keeping this chair nice and warm and cozy.
Yeah.
And boy, we're in the middle of summer and I am just loving it.
Yeah, so you were visiting family.
We are visiting
Any
some
highlights you wish to share at this time?
Oh my gosh, so many. It was really, really hot. We were visiting some family in Ontario, and I have to tell you, it was really hot when we were down there, which I loved. But it was just the start of the summer vacation. It's what we love to do because it's like going from the pool to visiting cousins, maybe seeing a movie. Got to see a Jays game with my dad. Like,
well, this is what it's all about.
Time.
Packing in the summer fun. Yeah, beautiful weekend. I got to go see Rent over the weekend, the Neptune's new show.
Oh my gosh.
Very exciting. First time I'd seen Rent. Yeah, I can see why it is such an enduring classic. But Neptune always puts their own spin on things. Highly recommend the show. But that is an indoor thing. You can do that indoors or outdoors. Outdoors today, what are we looking at weather-wise?
Well, we're looking at sunshine for much of the region. We do have some pop-up shower activity for parts of Atlantic Canada yet again. Temperatures still remaining above seasonal. Not as hot as you had in Ontario, though.
Maybe I'll bring the heat.
That's okay.
Hopefully.
Oh, no. You can keep it there.
No. I need the heat. I need it to be a little hotter. All right. As you can see over in our live eye, we are starting with a bit of fog, cloud coverage early this morning for parts of St. John's, Newfoundland. We are going to see sunshine in your area as clouds continue to clear out and fog begins to burn off. 7 degrees as of right now. So over to the Maritime region, it is a bit warmer starting off your day. 14 degrees in Halifax with 9 in Sydney, 17 degrees in Charlottetown, 13 degrees in Fredericton, as well as into Labrador City. We do have the UV index to think about. Keep in mind some safety as you are heading out to soak up that sunshine, tracking high across all 3 maritime provinces. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. We are going to see sunshine for the Maritime region extending into Newfoundland, but we do have a chance of showers returning for parts of the region into the afternoon. In terms of the wind, it's going to be a bit breezy as wind picks up into the afternoon as well. As of right now, 26 kilometers per hour in North Cape. We're looking at 17 in Moncton, 13 in Grand Etang and in Sydney, with no wind gusts to report at this time. We'll take another look at your forecast just ahead, but first a look at your local news with Amanda.
Thank you, Latavia. It is by-election day in PEI's Queens County. The provincial by-election is for the riding of Cornwall-Meadowbank. The District 16 by-election was called following the passing of former PC cabinet minister Mark McLean, who died in March. Polls open at 9 a.m. Now to a crime that shook PEI, a murder-suicide 6 years ago that took the life of a young girl. The province's child and youth advocate came to a painful conclusion that her death was preventable, and a dozen chances to save her were missed. CTV's Maria Saru reports.
Olivia Rod was just 9 years old when she was murdered by her mother in Charlottetown in 2020. An investigation released this week says she should still be here. But various people and services didn't act on 12 opportunities to protect her. And without change, the same gaps could put another young person at risk.
It could happen again.
Olivia's family had years of contact with child protection, police, and healthcare providers. But the report says warning signs were missed, misunderstood, or not communicated.
We began to see certain patterns that became more disturbing. Providers were turning a blind eye. And there were many misconceptions.
Various service providers failed to fulfill their legal obligation to report concerns to child protection. Some thought they had to verify the risk first. Others were worried about breaching privacy rules. Another issue was information sharing. Different agencies had different pieces of Olivia's story, but no one put them together in time. And her mother's care was too often put ahead of Olivia's safety.
Part of the problem is with many of the professionals, they seem to wear blinders. So their allegiance was solely to supporting the mother in terms of her mental health.
The advocate is calling for Olivia's Law, one clear piece of legislation allowing service providers to share information about a child or family member without consent when they believe it's in the child's best interests. In a statement, PEI's Department of Social Development and Seniors says it's committed to fully implementing the report's recommendations, and that since the tragic loss, the province has introduced a new Child and Family Services Act with strengthened reporting rules and enhanced training.
The advocate wants Olivia's Law introduced in the legislature's next fall session. He's also calling for written responses from government, police, and other agencies within 1 year. Maria Sru, CTV News, Charlottetown.
Thank you, Maria. Now to New Brunswick. The Fredericton Pride Parade brought out thousands of people to the city's downtown under sunny skies over the weekend. Counting participants and spectators, an estimated 2,500 people took in the parade, which began at Officer Square Saturday afternoon. The parade route included a block of Queen and King Street. A day-long festival at Officer Square followed the parade with live performances and local vendors on site.
And our parade route was the largest ever, with around 70 to 80 paraders. Next year, we're hoping to get another street block so we can extend the parade route and make it even bigger, because support just keeps growing.
So when I came on this board, my biggest thing with this was building bridges within the community. Like, I'm thrilled with the engagement that we received today.
Fredericton Pride Festival events continue this week. This is the first Pride Parade of the summer in a large maritime city. The Halifax Pride Parade is this Saturday, followed by St. John and Charlottetown in 2 weeks. Moncton and Sydney will host community Pride Parades next month. New Brunswick RCMP is looking for 3 people who allegedly broke into a home and stole war memorabilia artifacts from an elderly man in Nasonworth last week. Police say the 3 suspects entered the residence on Robbie's Road last Thursday between noon and 1 p.m. and restrained the elderly homeowner. Along with memorabilia, they also allegedly stole an undisclosed amount of money and personal items. Police say the suspects were described as 2 men and 1 woman. They were tall, thin, and spoke English. All 3 wore face masks. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to contact police. Finally, downtown Halifax was home to a tasty food festival over the weekend. The International Food Festival was held at the Brewery Market. It featured live music and artisan shops, but the food was the main event. From Venezuela to Indonesia, popular dishes from all over the globe were on display in an effort to celebrate different cultures.
It's about supporting the local food community. We have so many different cultures represented here in Halifax. It's really nice to get them all together in a way that we can support local and still eat yummy food.
We need a lot of events like this because we are growing, and sometimes people doesn't know that we are here, and that's a good opportunity for us.
And the festival did wrap up on Sunday, but it looks like they had a great turnout. Brewery Market, great to go anytime.
Oh, I love it.
Beautiful spot. Yeah. Beautiful spot. I mean, gosh, it sells itself. International Food Festival. Sign me up. All right, I wouldn't mind trying this next bit of food, somewhat international. A Miami bakery, in the spirit of World Cup, has a very special croissant. Check these out. They're soccer ball shaped.
What?
And they feature the colors of 6 different countries: Brazil, the U.S., Argentina, Mexico, France, and Uruguay. They have mini flags, which are edible, and the special fillings represent each country.
So do you eat the one that's eliminated?
I think so. I like to have them all, and then, yeah, exactly. That gives me the excuse to eat it each day. Really creative. Love the soccer ball shape. It's a lot of work.
Wow.
Yeah, I love a good croissant.
And gosh, I have been to Miami once. I really liked it. So another reason to go.
Yeah. Wow.
Don't need to go right now though,
good.
because the weather's Miami-like in our region.
Oh, it is nice here.
Yeah.
Yeah. As fun as it is to take vacation, it's so great coming back.
It really, that's
home.
one of the fun things about vacation. Like, I love my home.
Atlantic Canada in the summer, chef's kiss.
Indeed.
Yeah.
True. Okay, reminder about FIFA. That leads us to the FIFA. The World Cup is in full swing. CTV, TSN, and Crave are your home for the coverage of every game. It's wrapping up, though.
I know.
We're getting to the nitty-gritty. This is going to impact our shows on certain days. Not today, though. Tomorrow will be one, but you can get all the details. CTV News at 5 and CTV News at 6 will be moved to this station tomorrow. But get the details of the QR code or that ctvnewsatlantic.ca.
Oh my gosh, it's hard to believe that is starting to wrap up.
Already.
It wraps up the 19th, so just a few more days.
Yeah, time flies.
We'll see who gets to the final. Okay, still ahead, a first look at your national and international news headlines on this Monday morning. And Latavia has the latest look at the forecast for the start of the week and beyond as we take a live look at downtown Moncton, Rotary Park. Looks like nice sunshine there this morning. The full forecast in just a few moments.
Good morning and happy Monday, Atlantic Canada. The time now is 6:13. We are taking a live look at Fredericton. Currently sunny outside and sunshine will be sticking around throughout the day today. Current temperature is 13. Now, weather is brought to you by Cummins Trusted Home Standby Generators. Not too bad starting off your day. Temperatures will be heating up yet again into the afternoon for our daytime highs. 16 degrees as you head outdoors this morning in Halifax, with 17 starting off your day in Charlottetown. 13 degrees in Labrador City and 7 into St. John's, Newfoundland. Now, we do have some precipitation tracking across parts of Atlantic Canada today. Starting off the day with lots of sunshine. As cloud coverage continues to break down, we will be seeing sunshine into the afternoon. We do have a chance of showers moving in, a risk of thunderstorms for much of Labrador today, and a chance of showers will return for parts of Newfoundland into late this afternoon into the evening. Now, into the evening, we do have a chance of showers returning for parts of Nova Scotia, northern New Brunswick. That will take us into tonight. A low chance of showers returning for parts of all 3 maritime provinces. Into our forecast for Tuesday, that will clear out. We will be seeing sunshine start off the day yet again. If you're wondering about precipitation totals, only seeing around 2 to 5 millimeters for Edmonton, going to remain quite light for all 3 maritime provinces. Seeing around 10 to 20 millimeters for Happy Valley, Goose Bay, and the heaviest for Newfoundland is going to be 20 to 30 millimeters. Over to our forecast today for New Brunswick. Daytime highs ranging from 22 degrees in Grand Manan and St. John up to 30 for Fredericton. Lots of sunshine throughout the day today for the northern region of the province. A low chance of showers into the afternoon. But other than that, we are going to see sunshine for much of the province holding on into the afternoon and early evening. Wind gusts of 40. For Prince Edward Island, highs between 26 to 29 being the warmest into Tignish. Mainly sunny skies today. A low chance of showers will return across the island into the evening. Wind gusts into the afternoon picking up to 60. For Cape Breton, eastern Nova Scotia, highs will range from 21 degrees in Canso up to 28 in New Glasgow and Antigonish. Lots of sunshine, increasing cloudiness into the afternoon, but still being left with a mix of sun and cloud. And then for the rest of Nova Scotia, highs will range from 22 degrees in Yarmouth up to 28 in Middleton and Kentville. We are going to see a mix of sun and cloud today with increasing cloudiness into the afternoon. And then evening showers expected for the Tri-County area. Wind gusts getting up to 40. For Labrador City, we're looking at a high of 24 degrees today. A chance of showers with a risk of thunderstorms is expected with 17 degrees into St. John's, Newfoundland. Lots of sunshine throughout your day today. So that's a look at your weather forecast. Going to throw things over to Amanda.
Thank you, Latavia. Some sad news from Hollywood this morning. New Zealand actor Sam Neill, best known for Jurassic Park and The Piano, has died at the age of 78. His death in Sydney was sudden and unexpected, according to a statement posted to the actor's social media page. In 2023, Neill disclosed he had been diagnosed with a rare type of non-Hodgkin lymphoma. His family's statement said he remained cancer-free when he died, and they did not specify a cause of death. Back here in Canada, Prime Minister Mark Carney is weighing in on the new agreement securing the opening of the Gordie Howe Bridge between Ontario and Michigan. He's defending the deal that now sees Canada splitting net profits from bridge tolls with the U.S.
First, I'm happy the bridge is going to be open. Yeah, we need it. We need it because we're expanding. We're still expanding trade. Second thing is the word net does a lot of work in this. We are sharing after Canada is paid back. So we get the revenues, then the servicing of the costs of the bridge, and paying the debt of the bridge, and then what's left over, there's a split.
Ottawa had fronted the more than $6 billion in construction costs for the bridge. Under the original deal, Canada was to get 100% of toll profits. Now it will get 50% of net profits for 15 years, while the other half will go to the U.S. for a regional economic fund. The bridge, which was set to be operational in June, will finally open on July 27th. U.S. tariffs have created economic uncertainty that's simply too much for some businesses. Toyota announced last week it is moving some production of its Tacoma pickup truck out of Mexico and into the U.S. Trade watchers in Canada are nervous about similar departures from this country. CTV's Abigail Beeman reports.
This is Fiber, a farm equipment manufacturing company in Crystal City, Manitoba, co-founded by Derek Friesen's dad.
We love our people and our communities.
But Friesen says the current climate of U.S. trade uncertainty, combined with Canadian red tape and regulations, has him musing about a move south of the border.
I don't know if it's in our very short term, but at some point, if this continues, we definitely will have to continue to service our customers.
There's certainly certain advantages of moving production to the U.S., including, having a more streamlined supply chain, access to a larger customer base.
A new survey from KPMG shows 42% of Canadian manufacturers are considering moving production south or already have. 57% have paused, cut back, or canceled capital investment projects, and 61% say their business can't survive without access to the United States.
Canadian companies are no longer in the wait-and-see mode.
Canadian manufacturers and exporters saw similar results from their own survey. The CEO says trying to work around tariffs makes Canadian companies less competitive.
It is the worst of all worlds when you have a situation where you can't really predict what the future is going to be.
Dennis Darby says members are watching Toyota's decision to move some production out of Mexico closely.
I think it's going to be the largest plant in the world, car plant, and they're moving into the United States. And again, they're doing that to avoid paying the tariff.
I think the worry meter should be high.
International trade lawyer William Pellerin expects to see similar moves out of Canada, though any potential automaker move won't happen in the short term due to government backing.
For sure it will happen in the wood product space. We're seeing that with our clients right now in that space. A lot of small towns will go from having an important manufacturer to nothing.
KPMG found 11% of Canadian manufacturers plan to move their headquarters to the U.S., and with manufacturers making up more than 10% of Canada's GDP, experts say even that relatively small number could have a big impact on our economy. Abigail Beeman, CTV News, Ottawa.
And WestJet flight attendants held a day of action at Toronto's Pearson Airport yesterday. Talks between their union and the airline have been ongoing for nearly a year, and the main sticking point is pay.
I think WestJet's used to having their flight attendants at a deep discount, and this round of bargaining has every intention of ending that. All we're asking for is for us to be compensated fairly for the contributions we make ultimately to WestJet's success.
The union represents about 4,400 flight attendants who are currently voting on a possible strike that could start as soon as August 2nd. A quick break here on Your Morning Atlantic. When we return, we will have your must-see moment from our colleagues over at TSN.
Move Mornings with Aaron and Peter. Weekday mornings on Move 100. The most fun in the morning. And home of the $1,000 minute. Only on Move 100 Halifax.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
1923.
Wild. Hollywoodland.
Hollywoodland. Oh my gosh, that is old Hollywood.
Yes,
Definitely.
it is, yeah.
All right, it's 6:25 on the dot. Time to check in with our friends at TSN Sports Center for today's must-see moment.
And thanks for joining us here inside the SportsCenter newsroom. I'm Laura Dykin. It is time to reveal our must-see moment from Sunday. For that, let's head across the pond to France in the Amundi Evian Championship, where Canadian Brooke Henderson put together quite the final round. Here in the hunt, sitting 4 off the lead on the par 3/8. This is her tee shot, and watch this one roll. Brooke Henderson with the hole-in-one. She had 3 eagles in the final round. Sadly, though, she finished second in a playoff, just missing on her 3rd career major title. But she does take home the must-see moment, a pretty good consolation prize. And that does it for us here inside the SportsCenter newsroom. Have a great rest of the day.
This TSN must-see moment brought to you by J.R. Rahe's Furniture and Appliances.
Taking a look at our 3-day forecast for New Brunswick today, 29 degrees, mainly sunny skies. We do have a chance of showers for the northern region this afternoon, but other than that, evening showers expected across the province. 31 degrees on Tuesday, a mix of sun and cloud to start the day, a low chance of showers into the afternoon. 26 on Wednesday, we're seeing scattered showers into the afternoon. For Nova Scotia, 28 degrees today, lots of sunshine with a low chance of showers for the Tri-County area this evening. 27 on Tuesday, a mix of sun and cloud with a chance of showers into the afternoon. 27 on Wednesday, looking at a mix of sun and cloud to start the day. A chance of showers returns into the afternoon. Prince Edward Island, 27 degrees with mainly sunny skies. We do have evening showers expected. 27 on Tuesday with showers continuing across the island. And then on Wednesday, 24 degrees, a mix of sun and cloud with a chance of showers into the afternoon. Time now, 6:26.
Coming up in this half hour, the Move Morning Chat. Today, just for you, Amanda, is Embrace Your Geekiness Day. We want to know what you're a total geek about. And I mean that the best way possible. We're all geeks in some way. The conversation coming up in 15 minutes on your Morning Atlantic.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Caught a few Korok seeds in my life, but you know, that's about it.
We're all geeks in different ways.
We all are, especially on different topics as well. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. Hope your Monday's off to a great start and you had a great weekend. Yes. Back from vacation. I do have a traffic note, an important one for a specific part of PEI. It's a rural part of PEI, but it's very much a real thing. 55 cows are loose in the Hartsville area. That's between Route 227, which is Junction Road, and Clyde Road. This is according to RCMP and PEI. So they're saying anyone on Route 225 should be cautious. Again, apparently 55 cows on the loose. That's in PEI. No. That's just south of Hunter River.
Well, thank you for letting us know. Yeah.
I don't know, but it's going to be a bit of an effort to get them all back home.
Absolutely.
Their electric fence stopped working, or the company left the gate open. Yeah, they might be they might be wandering around the highways a bit distracted. Not
Who
distracted,
knows?
but disoriented. Yeah.
Yeah, but that tweet coming from RCMP and Prince Edward Island, so you can also follow their socials too as well if you need more specific information on that.
Yeah.
55, not just one, which is enough, but 55?
55 cows.
A lot of cows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's news you can use. What about the weather?
Well, we're looking at some sunshine. How do I compare it to 55 cows, really?
I think
well, you can show
I guess the sunshine will definitely help.
Point where there might be more than 55 rabbits at this time loose.
Right?
Good point.
Well, as you can see here, it's a beautiful start to the day over in White Point. We are going to see sunshine for much of the Maritime region today. Because that is a bug on the camera. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, it might be like dirt or something else. Just a little smudge. Oh, it's a bug, right? All right, I was right. Yeah. Anyways, lots of bugs in the area at this time of year. 16 degrees in Halifax, 17 starting off your day in Charlottetown with 13 in Fredericton, 14 degrees early this morning in Labrador City, a bit cooler starting off the day in St. John's, Newfoundland. Keep in mind sun safety when you are heading out today as the UV index is tracking high for all 3 maritime provinces. Over to our satellite and radar. We are going to see sunshine extending for much of Atlantic Canada into the afternoon. However, we do have a chance of showers returning across Labrador today, a risk of thunderstorms, as well as into northern New Brunswick. We do have a low chance of showers expected. And in terms of the wind forecast, it's going to be a bit of a breezy afternoon. As of right now, though, 30 kilometers per hour in North Cape, 13 into Edmundston, Moncton, and Charlottetown with 11 in Grand Etang. No wind gusts to report at this time. We'll take another look at your long-range forecast just ahead, but first a look at your local news with Amanda.
And it is by-election day in PEI's Queens County. The provincial by-election is for the riding of Cornwall-Meadowbank. The District 16 by-election was called following the passing of former PC Cabinet Minister Mark McLean, who died in March. Polls open at 9 a.m. The Fredericton Pride Parade brought out thousands of people to the city's downtown under sunny skies over the weekend. Counting participants and spectators, an estimated 2,500 people took in the parade, which began at Officer Square Saturday afternoon. The parade route included a block of Queen and King Street. A day-long festival at Officer Square followed the parade with live performances and local vendors on site.
And our parade route was the largest ever with around 70 to 80 paraders. Next year, we're hoping to get another street block so we can extend the parade route and make it even bigger because support just keeps growing.
So when I came on this board, my biggest thing with this was building bridges within the community. Like, I'm thrilled with the engagement that we received today.
Fredericton Pride Festival events continue this week. This is the first Pride Parade of the summer in a large maritime city. The Halifax Pride Parade is this Saturday, followed by St. John and Charlottetown in 2 weeks. Moncton and Sydney will host community pride parades next month. Thousands gathered in Antigonish, Nova Scotia for the 161st Highland Games. CTV's Vanessa Wright has more on the event that celebrates the best of Scottish culture.
The Highland Games is back in Antigonish for its 161st year.
It's been running since 1861, and we are the longest continuously running Highland Games in Canada.
Thousands were in attendance for Saturday's festivities. The week-long event celebrates everything there is to love about Scottish culture.
Well, historically, the Scots were kind of driven from their homeland. The Highlanders were driven from their homeland, and a lot of them settled in our shores in the early 1800s. And so it was really important to them to preserve this culture. So that's a tradition that we try to uphold today.
From Highland Dance to the Clan March, crowds took in the sights and sounds. Many enjoyed this round of heavy events.
Over that shoulder.
So it's a medley of different implements, all meant to be thrown, from stones, weights, hammers, which is occurring right now, caber toss, and weight over bar.
Committee member and past president of the Antigonish Highland Society says the pipe bands are always a crowd favorite.
It's a music of the culture, and I think that, you know, when people hear a bagpipe and or a pipe band, it brings back various memories. And of course, it was a memory that's associated with happy times, but also associated with funerals and stuff such as that, where there's laments played when a person is being laid to rest. So it's very meaningful.
About 30,000 people will have attended when the week-long event wraps up.
The beauty of it is that our community, while it was traditionally Scottish, has become so much more diverse, and we're seeing so many people of different cultures take part, from the Highland Dance stage to the heavy events. It's fantastic to see such diversity on the crowd, and I think that's a big factor. It's becoming more of a community event than strictly a cultural event.
One that many look forward to and everyone enjoys. Vanessa Wright, CTV News, Antigonish, Nova Scotia.
And some of the world's top golfers have just wrapped up competition at the PGA Tour Americas in New Brunswick. The Explore MB Open champion for 2026 is Thomas Ponder of Alabama. Ponder claimed his first PGA Tour Americas victory with a tournament record 28 under finish at Mactaquac Provincial Park. This is the third year of a 5-year partnership between the PGA and Mactaquac, so the event will return to New Brunswick next summer. This week-long event at Mactaquac was also supported by 300 volunteers.
These past few days were phenomenal. A great turnout, an amazing winner, a group of volunteers that we just couldn't do it all without. They just know what they're doing and they get to work. So year 3 has been phenomenal, and we look forward to year 4 and 5.
Now, Ponder was presented the cup from New Brunswick Premier Susan Holt late Sunday afternoon. Even the weather cooperated for this year's event with only one short rain delay. Next week, PGA Tour Americas travels to Ottawa for the 9th event of the season. You always think, okay, there's so many different events and festivals that happen around the region during the summer months that you think, okay, please have good weather. Because you know the volunteers, organizers have worked so hard to plan these events. You just think, please let it go, like the weather be on their side.
Absolutely. It's been very cooperative lately. Yeah. Okay, I'm not planning a trip to Denmark anytime soon. But if you are going there this week, say Merry Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, dozens of Santas, Mrs. Clauses, and elves from around the world are in the country's 4th largest city for the World's Santa Claus Congress. It's a midsummer tradition there where people with families and all the shopping mall Santas looking for some more time as a big man during the summer. Neat, eh? Just fun, a fun idea.
There was a summer Santa in Prince Edward Island a few weeks ago, too.
Well, you would more likely see it was Christmas in July, which I think is a fun concept. But this is, they start Christmas in July early. They start celebrating early. Very fun.
Oh, wow.
Yes, look at that.
Fun for them.
The wood would be wearing that heavy Santa costume in the summertime.
Or the boots, too.
Yeah, they are the boots with the fur in many cases, actually. It can be seen there on the streets of Denmark.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get a tick on you if you're wearing a full outfit like that.
There you go. So practical.
I got a story later. Okay. Still ahead, your entertainment headlines. But before that, it's the Move Morning Chat after Latavia's forecast. We want to know, what are you a total geek about?
That's cute.
Oh, the stormtrooper meeting a rebel. Anyways, that conversation up next. Stay with us.
Good morning, Atlantic Canada, and welcome back. The time now is 6:42. Taking a live look at Charlottetown this morning. 17 degrees to start your day. Mainly cloudy skies. We will be seeing sunshine in your area as clouds continue to clear out, leaving mainly sunny skies. As of right now, it is 16 degrees in Halifax, 13 starting off your day in Fredericton, with 14 in Bathurst, as well as into Labrador City, 10 degrees in Cartwright, and we're looking at 7 into St. John's, Newfoundland. Over to our forecast timeline. A bit of a cloudier start to the day for parts of the region, but still holding on to lots of sunshine early this morning. For Labrador, we start to see a chance of showers. A risk of thunderstorms move in early in the morning, carrying on into the afternoon across the province. Into the afternoon, a low chance of showers will return for the northern region of New Brunswick. But other than that, holding on to sunshine, even though we're seeing increasing cloudiness, still being left with a mix of sun and cloud. And then into this evening, a low chance of showers will return for parts of Nova Scotia, as well as into Prince Edward Island, as well as for Newfoundland. We are going to see a chance of showers move in into the evening as well. Clearing out before morning, though, as we see sunshine early in the morning for Tuesday for the Maritime region. If you're wondering about precipitation totals, going to remain quite light for the Maritimes, only seeing around 2 to 5 millimeters for Edmundston. The heaviest being into Newfoundland and Labrador. For Labrador, we're looking at 10 to 20 millimeters for Happy Valley Goose Bay and 20 to 30 for Corner Brook. For our forecast today for New Brunswick, daytime highs will be heating up around 22 degrees in Grand Manan and St. John, up to 30 in Fredericton. Mainly sunny skies today, but we do have a low chance of showers for the northern region this afternoon. Showers spreading across the province into the evening, quite low in its activity though. For Prince Edward Island, mainly sunny skies today with daytime highs between 26 to 29 being the warmest into Tignish. We do have a low chance of showers into the evening and wind gusts picking up to 60 into the afternoon. For Cape Breton, eastern Nova Scotia, looking at lots of sunshine with increasing cloudiness this afternoon, still being left with a mix of sun and cloud. Wind gusts of 40 and daytime highs will range from 21 in Canso up to 28 in both New Glasgow and Antigonish. And then for the rest of Nova Scotia, we are going to see sunshine throughout your day today. Daytime highs between 22 degrees in Yarmouth up to 28 in both Middleton and Kentville. We are going to see a low chance of showers into the evening for the Tri-County area and wind gusts of 40. For Labrador City, we're looking at a high of 24 degrees today, a chance of showers throughout your day today with a risk of thunderstorms. 17 degrees for St. John's, Newfoundland. We are going to see increasing cloudiness into the, clouds clearing, I should say, leaving lots of sunshine throughout your day. So that's a look at your weather forecast. Going to throw things over to the Move Morning Chat. It's the Monday edition of the Move Morning Chat with Aaron and Peter. Today is actually Embrace Your Geekiness Day. So we want to know what you geek out about. Aaron, Peter, who's going first?
I will go first with this one. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. The geek. I didn't know that was my nickname.
It is
behind
now.
my back. It's my nickname. How would I know? But this is probably, I mean, in the list of geeky things, this is at the top of a lot of people's list. It's Star Wars. I am such a Star Wars geek. I have seen everything. And the fact that I am the age that I am now and that I have been watching Star Wars movies since I was a teenager, I find endlessly fascinating. How is this possible? And yet here I am. And I've turned all in my family into Star Wars geeks as well, except for my wife, who will never be turned. She will never come over to the dark side at all.
Yes. Yes.
So I am a geek about Star Wars and have been all of my life.
Do you have like a fact that people don't know about Star Wars, just like at the tip?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, so many people. I'll tell you, here's something. Here's how much of a geek my family and I are about Star Wars. I remember going to a film that had come into the theaters, a new Star Wars movie a few years ago with my daughter, who was probably maybe, I don't know, 25 at the time. And the Lucasfilm logo came on the screen, and we both started crying.
We don't know what you're talking about, so this means nothing to us. Look, I'm looking at the girls, and we're like,
yeah, you lost me.
Okay, so anyway, let's let him have his moment.
I'm tearing up, if you don't mind. Leave me alone.
I am not as much of a geek as Peter is, but when I do geek out, it's over reality TV, specifically the Bravo world. I can talk about Bravo until I go blue. I love Bravo, particularly the Housewives. Housewives of New York, I'm just going to say it quickly. There's 291 episodes. I have watched the entire thing probably 3 times in a row.
Whoa.
This is how much of my life I waste watching reality TV. If I'm not working, if I'm not out doing my life, I'm watching Housewives, I'm watching reality TV.
Sure.
I love it. That's mine.
Not a geek at all, no.
I love trash TV, so I'm with you there, Aaron.
Yeah. What's yours, Latavia?
I would say probably the genre of horror.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with finding amusement parks that I can go to, places I need to visit, or a new movie that's coming out. I took years kind of diving into the evolution of black horror specifically to kind of break it down and figure out where that began. Very cool stuff, for me at least.
I can proudly say that I am one of 2 people on this show that has ever gotten a nerd alert while on
No, I've gotten 3.
You got it too?
Yeah.
Okay. Vicky lied to me then, but I can geek out about Lord of the Rings until the cows come home. I am a huge Lord of the Rings nerd. Read the book when I was 12. Hated The Hobbit for whatever reason, but I loved the Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I read the whole thing. I remember my sister had like the big and like 1 volume that had all 3 books in it. Read it start to finish and watched the movies extended cut every single year and could pretty much I quote Lord of the Rings like daily. So that
Can I give you a Lord of the Rings fact?
Yes.
That absolutely, I am sure that everyone watching right now has never heard this before.
Okay.
Aaron has heard it before, but Lord of the Rings, the film, Viggo Mortensen, huge part of the films. Viggo Mortensen's grandfather was born in Parsboro, Nova Scotia.
there we go.
Actual fact.
Actual fact. I have a Parsboro, Nova Scotia keychain on my keychain that I've never been to Parsboro, but I have that on my keychain.
That is why.
Fun fact. But we want to know, to the viewers out there, we've geeked out enough here, I guess. So we want to know what is the thing that you are a total geek about. Send us a text, 10400. Thank you so much. I am in such a great place right now.
Welcome back. The time now is 6:53. We're going to head over to Hollywood and take a look at your entertainment headlines.
I need
need your help.
I'm not going on a mission with some mortal.
It was a big weekend for family films at the box office. Moana made $43 million in ticket sales this weekend, below what analysts had forecast for the film's debut. The live-action remake of the family film comes just 10 years after the original animated version debuted, and just 2 years after Moana 2 hit theaters.
So you need monsters for your movie.
Minions and Monsters came in at number 2, collecting $20.5 million. And Toy Story 5 raked in $18.5 million, enough for third place at the box office. Moana and Toy Story 5 are Disney films. Disney is the parent company of ABC News.
I believe music can change the world.
Meanwhile, the Michael Jackson biopic Michael has now officially grossed more than $1 billion at the global box office. It marks the first biopic to ever pass that milestone. And finally, happy 84th birthday to Harrison Ford. That's what's happening in Hollywood. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.
Oh, Harrison Ford's 84. I know. Oh, God bless him. He's wonderful.
Iconic. All right, on to our next story now. Hiring someone to renovate your home often comes down to trust. For a growing number of Atlantic Canadians, that trust is being eroded.
CTV News commissioned a survey that shows there's a lack of confidence in consumer protection against being ripped off. CTV's Hafsa Arif has the numbers.
This isn't done right.
It was supposed to be a new backyard deck, a place to enjoy summer days. Instead, to Ruth Lavoie, it's an incomplete renovation.
It's terrible. It really is. It's sad that people do this. Really sad.
Lavoie says she paid a little over $2,000 to the contractor she hired. They began the work, but then stopped showing up.
June 22nd, and he said he was going to come late that day or the next day. And I mentioned to him that it was going to downpour on Tuesday. That's the last time I heard from him.
Situations like this have experts warning property owners to do their homework before hiring someone.
They would need a detailed contract, proof of insurance, references, details or pictures.
And written agreements should outline expectations, timelines, and payment schedules.
You want to make sure you have everything written in a formal contract. You want to ensure that they have proof of insurance.
And it's quite loose.
For Lavoie, she didn't have that type of agreement. She hired the contractor after previous work in her home went well.
When I asked this guy if he knew anybody that did floor, and he did my floors. He did a great job.
But this project ended differently, leaving her to pay someone else to repair the damage.
He said he would come and he would fix it, but he's got to take some boards down because they're cracked. And he came and he already looked and he said it's a terrible job.
In a survey conducted by Nanos Research for CTV News, numbers show 5.5% of Atlantic Canadians say they experienced a contractor taking payment without finishing the work. Another 13.4% say they know someone who's gone through it.
You don't want them to make or be pushing or pressuring you into making a decision right then and there.
For Ruth, the unfinished deck has taken a financial and emotional toll.
It's because I'm a widow and I'm on my own, and I mean, I'm only on I live month to month.
Lavoie has no plans to file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau or the Financial and Consumer Services Commission. She doesn't believe it will help recover the money she lost or prevent similar situations in the future. And this is not a unique experience. The survey reveals Atlantic Canadians in particular do not put much confidence in consumer protection. Only 12% of respondents feel protections are good. Nearly 39% rate it poor or very poor. For Ruth, the biggest lesson she's taking away from this experience is simple.
They're not going to get paid until the job's done.
A lesson too many are learning after the fact. Hafsa Arif, CTV News, Halifax.
It's Monday, July 13th. Today on Your Morning Atlantic, thousands hit the streets of downtown Fredericton to celebrate Pride. Your top news headlines just ahead.
And celebrating community. The folks from the Miramichi Irish Festival are here to share details on this year's event. A redheads competition, what? Got my attention. We're going to have that conversation in 15 minutes on Your Morning Atlantic.
Good morning, Atlantic Canada. Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday. Time now is 7:01. Time flies when you're having fun. Welcome back, Amanda.
Oh, thanks. It's good to be back. Took a couple weeks off for some summer vacation, but happy to return.
It's refreshing to take vacation.
It is. Much needed.
Much needed. Slept in quite a bit. I'm looking forward to this interview with this Miramichi Irish Festival.
Yeah, it's like a good time.
Fun story. One of my friends from university, Katie from the Chi, and she would say when she would go on vacation, especially in spots in the U.S., and her mother would talk back and forth, she would get stopped to ask if she was Irish.
Really?
She just had the accent coming through.
From
Miramichi. Yeah, from Miramichi.
Deep connections, I guess, with the Irish.
Yeah, I guess so.
I didn't know about that. I'm very excited to know more about that.
Yeah, I mean, she is not Irish, but just from
Miramichi.
Miramichi, and the accent, the maritime accent was strong.
Yeah, well, our connections with Ireland and Atlantic Canada are very strong.
Yes.
There are certain points that are particularly strong, but can't wait to have that chat. Okay, 7:02. What are we looking at weather-wise today, Latavia?
It's going to be another nice day for much of the region. Yeah, we're holding on to that sunshine. Temperatures remaining above seasonal for our daytime highs.
Holy.
Yes.
Wow. You could jump right in that water.
The water's like glass today. That is a postcard.
Beautiful start to the day in Bedeck as usual.
Seems like a bit more boats too in this live eye than we've seen before.
Those are my boats. Would you like to go out on the sailboat or the speedboat today, Amanda?
I'll take the speedboat, madame.
Okay, perfect. I'll get it fired up.
Thank you, Crystal. You're so
welcome.
generous.
Welcome.
All right, well, as you can see, sunshine starting off the day. Much of Atlantic Canada will be seeing sunshine today. Temperatures will continue to warm up. Not too bad to start your day. As of right now, it is 16 in Halifax, 17 in Charlottetown, 13 degrees early this morning in Fredericton, as well as into Labrador City, 7 starting off your day in Gander, as well as into St. John's. Keep in mind sun safety when you are heading out. Make sure to stay hydrated as well. The UV index is tracking high across the Maritimes. For Newfoundland and Labrador, tracking moderate to high throughout your day today as well. So in terms of our satellite and radar, we do have precipitation that will move in for Labrador. A chance of showers, a risk of thunderstorms expected today. For the northern region of New Brunswick, a low chance of showers is also expected into the afternoon. And in terms of our wind forecast, it will be a bit breezy into the afternoon. As of right now, 30 kilometers per hour in North Cape. 13 into Edmundston, Moncton, and Charlottetown with 11 in Grand Etang. No wind gusts to report at this time. We will take another look at your forecast just ahead, but first a look at your local news with Amanda.
Thanks, Latavia. It's by-election day in PEI's Queens County. The provincial by-election is for the riding of Cornwall Meadowbank, and it was called following the passing of former PC Cabinet Minister Mark McLean, who died back in March. Polls open at 9 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. The Fredericton Pride Parade brought out thousands of people to the city's downtown under sunny skies this past weekend. Counting participants and spectators, an estimated 2,500 people took in the parade, which began at Officer Square on Saturday afternoon. The parade route included a block of Queen and King Street. A day-long festival at Officer Square followed the parade with live performances and local vendors on site.
And our parade route was the largest ever, with around 70 to 80 paraders. Next year, we're hoping to get another street block so we can extend the parade route and make it even bigger, because support just keeps growing.
So when I came on this board, my biggest thing with this was building bridges within the community. Like, I'm thrilled with the engagement that we received today.
Fredericton Pride Festival events continue this week. This is the first Pride Parade of the summer in a large maritime city. The Halifax Pride Parade is this Saturday, followed by St. John and Charlottetown in 2 weeks. Moncton and Sydney will host community pride parades next month. Downtown Halifax was home to a tasty food festival over the weekend. The International Food Festival was held at the Brewery Market, featuring live music and artisan shops, but food was the main event. From Venezuela to Indonesia, popular dishes from all over the globe were on display in an effort to celebrate different cultures.
It's about supporting the local food community. We have so many different cultures represented here in Halifax. It's really nice to get them all together in a way that we can support local and still eat yummy food.
We need a lot of events like this because we are growing, and sometimes people doesn't know that we are here, and that's a good opportunity for us.
The festival wrapped up on Sunday. A well-loved mural in one of our most picturesque communities is getting a makeover. CTV's Nick Moore explains.
It is a high-traffic area in downtown St. Andrews, New Brunswick, leading to the town wharf, a scene that is featured in a mural first painted here in 2007 by Jeff Slater.
You can still see the town. This historic town hasn't changed a lot. We did some research at the archives and came up with a view of St. Andrews 100 years ago. So it's a little further along now.
Slater is back this summer to refresh his masterpiece.
This is a complete restoration. So a lot of the mural was painted over, reprimed. The wood where it had to come out and be repaired was taken down. I'm sure I placed the sails a little differently.
The new mural will stay true to the original for the most part.
No big changes, just a couple little Easter eggs, I think. There's going to be a little dog put on one of the vessels here that's in honor of a friend of mine's pet. He's going to be a little sailor dog on this. Moose is going to make an appearance.
Slater began work on the restoration last month.
I have a real respect for his trade.
And it immediately caught the attention of visitors.
It adds to the experience, I think.
And locals downtown.
It's been really exciting to watch the process. So walking by here every day and seeing what he's done week to week.
Watching him work is amazing, the creativity as he goes and the detail.
I think it's amazing to watch an artist sort of conceive of something that big and then be able to realize it at that level of detail. It's really cool to see.
Slater says his conversations with people passing by has been an enjoyable part of the project.
They're interested in the story. They're interested in the fact that we live in a community that cares about art.
Slater says he should be finished painting here in a week, depending on the weather. Nick Moore, CTV News, St. Andrews.
Isn't that so cool?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love too when you're seeing it like underway right in front of you and you can talk to the artist.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's true. Maybe that's why it's taking longer. He was going to be done in a week, but people keep asking him questions.
Yeah, he's like, guys, I gotta work. There's rain coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's rain coming.
No, I know exactly, and I know for sure he's doing a great job, and everything looks beautiful. I'd love to ask him questions if I had a chance to be there myself. Okay, this is wonderful. I'd love to share this now. Halifax firefighters posted a dramatic video of a successful pet rescue during last week's fire on Larry Utek Boulevard.
Wow.
So the post says firefighters saved this family cat by using specialized resuscitation equipment. The cat received high concentration oxygen before being reunited with its owners to be transported to emergency veterinary care. So most frontline firefighters have pet resuscitation kits with them on site to provide care to cats, dogs, and any other pets who've experienced smoke inhalation. The family gave permission for the video to be shared and said the kitty is doing well as it continues to recover from the incident.
Oh,
so that one, yeah, so they didn't show it right away. They wanted to make sure the kitty was okay and get the family's permission. And
absolutely.
Yeah, so that is, look at that, the care. Thank you, Halifax firefighters, for your care. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
All right, still ahead. Latavia has a look at the forecast for this week. We're already in mid-July. And plus, I'll have a look at your national news headlines. And we're going to take a live look now at Tangier, Nova Scotia. We were talking about that live eye in Bedeck, how the water looked like a mirror. Sky's mirroring the water right now. It looks fantastic.
Nature's mural.
Nature's mural.
Good morning, Atlantic Canada. The time now is 7:13. We're taking a live look at the Confederation Bridge. 16 degrees to start your day. We are going to see lots of sunshine in your area today. A bit of a cloudier start to the day, but clouds will continue to clear out. Weather is brought to you by Cummins Trusted Homes Standby Generators. 17 early this morning in Halifax. 18 degrees now in Charlottetown with 15 in Fredericton. 13 degrees over in Cartwright with 10 degrees in St. Anthony and 8 into St. John's, Newfoundland. Over to our forecast timeline. Lots of sunshine across much of Atlantic Canada throughout the day today, but we do have a bit of precipitation tracking across parts of the region as well. For Labrador, we are going to see a chance of showers, a risk of thunderstorms across the province today. Then into this afternoon, a low chance of showers will return for parts of northern New Brunswick. Into this evening, a low chance of showers will return for parts of all three maritime provinces. Low and spotty in its activity, though. And then for Newfoundland, we also have a bit of shower activity moving in for tonight. Into early Tuesday morning, a lot of that precipitation will clear out, leaving sunshine for the maritime region yet again, where we do have a low chance of showers returning into the afternoon. If you're wondering about precipitation totals remaining light, as you can see here, only seeing around 2 to 5 millimeters for Edmundston. And then our heaviest for Newfoundland and Labrador at 10 to 20 millimeters for Happy Valley Goose Bay, 20 to 30 for Corner Brook. For our forecast today, temperatures will continue to heat up, ranging from 22 degrees in Grand Manan and St. John up to 30 in Fredericton. Lots of sunshine throughout your day today. We do have a low chance of showers into the afternoon for the northern region of the province. Wind picking up into the afternoon as well, with wind gusts of 40. For Prince Edward Island, highs between 26 to 28 degrees today, being the warmest into Tignish. Lots of sunshine across the island. We do have a low chance of showers expected into the evening. Wind out of the southwest, 40 gusting to 60. And then for Cape Breton, eastern Nova Scotia, highs will range from 21 to 28 degrees, being the warmest into New Glasgow and Antigonish. Lots of sunshine even into the afternoon. We will be seeing increasing cloudiness, still being left with a mix of sun and cloud with wind gusts of 40. And then for the rest of Nova Scotia, looking at a mix of sun and cloud as well into the afternoon. Highs will range from 22 degrees in Yarmouth up to 28 in Middleton and Kentville. Evening showers expected for the Tri-County area. And then for Labrador City, looking at a high of 24 degrees today, a chance of showers with a risk of thunderstorms throughout the day. 17 degrees into St. John's, Newfoundland, starting off with mainly sunny skies. Clouds will clear out. Lots of sunshine into the afternoon. Now it is time for our campfire conditions. That is brought to you by Pine Acres RV, where customers become friends. For parts of New Brunswick, we are seeing that burning is not allowed. That's indicated in the red on this graphic. For the yellow, its burning is restricted. So it's only allowed around 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. We are seeing a restriction across Nova Scotia, whereas burning is allowed between 7 p.m. and 8 a.m. And then for Prince Edward Island, burning is allowed around 2 p.m. to 8 a.m. So always make sure to check for a municipal bylaw. Make sure to keep fires small and under control. Never leave a burning fire unattended, and make sure fires are out before going to bed or leaving your campsite. Now we're going to throw things over to Amanda.
Thank you, Latavia. Some sad news from Hollywood this morning. New Zealand actor Sam Neill, best known for Jurassic Park and The Piano, has died at the age of 78. His death in Sydney was sudden and unexpected. That's according to a statement posted to the actor's social media page. In 2023, Neill disclosed he had been diagnosed with a rare type of non-Hodgkin lymphoma. His family's statement said he remained cancer-free when he died and did not specify a cause of death. Tensions are escalating in the Middle East this morning. The U.S. has conducted a new attack on Iran as both sides attempt to control the Strait of Hormuz. ABC's Karen Hua is in Washington with the latest.
Overnight, the U.S. launched a new round of strikes at Iran. An official says an American aircraft shot down Iranian missiles and drones that were attacking ships in the Strait of Hormuz. Central Command sharing this video, explosions lighting up the sky. In response, Iran fired shots at U.S. allies Kuwait and Bahrain and claims it caused damage to an American base in Bahrain. During weekend negotiations in Oman, U.S. officials expected Iran to publicly agree to stop attacking vessels in the strait. Instead, Iran targeted American ships that used unapproved routes and ignored warnings from its navy. Now, Iran says it's closed the strait until the, quote, end of American interventions in this region. But President Trump insists the strait remains open.
It's open. We bombed the hell out of them last night.
This recent escalation in the Middle East is causing gas prices to go up for the first time in about 2 months. The average cost of a gallon at $3.87 this morning, up 7 cents from last week, according to AAA. Overnight, the United Nations Secretary General saying he is, quote, deeply concerned by the serious escalation in fighting. He called on both sides to resume negotiations. Karen Hua, ABC News, Washington.
That is a look at international news. Another break here on your Morning Atlantic. When we return, Crystal will get the details on the Miramichi Irish Festival. That's on the other side of this break. Please stay with us.
welcome back. It's 7:22. Now, every summer, the city of Miramichi is transformed into a vibrant hub of Irish culture and heritage with the annual Miramichi Irish Festival. The event returns this week, and to share the details, we welcome Jeff Flanagan, the president of the Miramichi Irish Festival. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning.
So this is a long-running festival. It's been going since 1984?
It has been. It's a huge festival, happens in Miramichi every year. Obviously, it's a festival to promote culture and the ties between Canada and Ireland.
So let's talk about those ties. Why is Miramichi this hub of Irish culture?
179 years ago, during the potato famine, there's a lot of Irish settlers that migrated to Canada, and some of them actually migrated to Miramichi, and we have a rich history of family names that have strong ties back to Ireland.
Like Flanagan, for him.
Flanagan, for example, yes.
Wonderful. Well, you were telling me that you used to attend this festival as a kid. When you think back to those days, what stands out in your mind as making this festival special?
You know, obviously, live music, right? The Irish culture is very strong in music, and going there as a child, there was always music every day on the stage. You know, obviously as a child, couldn't go to the evening entertainment because it was always the pub style. Yeah. But used to go there as a kid, used to always walk in the family parade. And to this day, my family still walks in that parade every year on Saturday.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so for people at home, like, you've done a great job organizing it this year. Talk about the entertainment that's going to be here.
So our daytime entertainment Friday and Saturday is completely complimentary. We have entertainment on the stage all day. And then we have a lot of cultural events as well. So you do have the opportunity to learn how to play the tin whistle, Bodra and drum workshop. We have Irish dancing workshop, Gaelic language classes. And then we have the New Brunswick Genealogical Society on site for the full weekend, so you can trace your family roots.
Oh, wow.
All of our festivities Friday and Saturday are completely free. And then the evenings, of course, we have our pubs. We're lucky to have Jimmy Rankin and Dram and a Draw this Friday at our pub, and on Saturday night we have Rankin McGuinness and the Broken Reeds with Raglan Road finishing things out for us.
Great. Those are all lively acts. It's going to be a wonderful day and night. So, okay, there's the parade for the kids and families on Saturday. So if you aren't marching in the parade, you just show up and just cheer people on?
Yes, the streets are lined with people. We have a lot of street closures. The streets are lined with people cheering and clapping the families as they go by, as they don their family Irish crests.
That sounds fantastic. I heard there's a special event, Redheads competition of some sort. I do need to know a bit more about that.
Yes, we brought back the Redhead competition. We actually have a local photographer in Miramichi, Kim Harris. She's actually on my board as well, who's having people come into the studio and do headshots.
Wow.
And voting is on all week. So you vote for your favorite redhead in 3 age categories.
Wow.
And there's a prize for the best redhead.
That's wonderful. Oh my gosh, what a great idea. Okay, so for people who are watching right now, they're like, I need to go to this. I might have to change my weekend plans to go to this Miramichi Festival. If not this year, next. Where exactly is it and when?
So we have all of the festivities happen on Waterford Green, right on the waterfront, on the Chatham side of Miramichi, and right next to the Rod Hotel. So all of our festivities happen there. The cultural festivities happen at the Rod Miramichi Hotel. And then, of course, our evening entertainment is also at the grounds. And on Sunday, we move to Middle Island Irish Historical Park for a family fun day with face painters and music and bouncy castles.
Well, Jeff, it sounds like a time to be had. Thank you so much for joining us today.
No, thank you so much. It's been great to be able to talk about a festival that we've managed to pull together.
Yeah, I'd love to attend as soon as possible. So we'll put all the details about the Miramichi Irish Festival on our website. In the meantime, Latavia, over to you.
Thanks, Crystal. Taking another look at our 3-day forecast for New Brunswick. 29 degrees today with mainly sunny skies. We do have a low chance of showers into the northern region for this afternoon. Into the evening, showers across the province. 31 degrees on Tuesday, starting off with a mix of sun and cloud. A low chance of showers will return into the afternoon. 26 on Wednesday. Scattered showers expected. For Nova Scotia, 28 degrees today with lots of sunshine. We do have a chance of showers this evening for the Tri-County area. 27 on Tuesday with a mix of sun and cloud. As scattered showers expected into the afternoon. 27 yet again on Wednesday, looking at some scattered showers again. For Prince Edward Island, 27 degrees today, mainly sunny with evening showers. Showers will continue into Tuesday's forecast. On Wednesday, looking at a high of 24, mix of sun and cloud with scattered showers.
Coming up in this half hour, the benefit of blueberries. Registered dietitian Lori Barker-Jackman shares how we can incorporate more of the tasty treats into our diet. That's coming up later this half hour on Your Morning Atlantic.
welcome back. It's 7:30 on this Monday morning, July 13th already. We had a survey last week. It was informal, done through our friends over at the National Your Morning Atlantic, or Your Morning.
Okay.
Your Morning Atlantic, they're the national one. And they had Canadians vote on their favorite berry. Blueberry edged out strawberry by a little teeny weeny bit.
Really?
Yeah. So Canada's favorite berry is the blueberry.
Wow, and I have to go to Oxford to celebrate.
Indeed.
Get a picture with a giant blueberry.
Yeah. Well, that would be amazing. I've never done that before.
What?
Me either. How big is a giant blueberry? Is it big?
It's a big blueberry.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly can't pick it. Absolutely can't. And it's very happy to be a blueberry. Geez, how would I describe it?
Well, I'd love to see it. You know what? Words can't describe the giant blueberry in Oxford.
Yeah, a lot of blue paint.
Yeah, I can imagine. And it's probably a very specific color of blue. Oh my gosh. Blueberries are one of those fun things that are delicious, but they also are good for you. Few things are like that.
Totally.
Win-win.
Win-win-win.
Yes. You can put it in baked goods, have it on its own, add it to your cereal.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
For sure. And with all this beautiful warm weather we're having, gosh, it'll be blueberry season before you know it.
Absolutely. We are holding on to sunshine across much of Atlantic Canada today, as you can see over in Burnt Coat Head. Beautiful, sunny start to your day. Temperatures already beginning to warm up across the region. Above seasonal daytime highs headed our way as well. So it's going to be a beautiful day to head out and explore your area today. 17 degrees in Halifax, 18 starting off your day in Charlottetown and in Bathurst, 15 degrees in Happy Valley Goose Bay with 13 in Corner Brook. Make sure to keep in mind sun safety when you are heading out. The UV index is tracking high across all 3 maritime provinces, taking a bit of a dip yet again for parts of Labrador into Newfoundland, tracking moderate to high throughout your day today due to some active weather. Speaking of active weather, for Labrador, we do have a chance of showers, a risk of thunderstorms for much of the province. Into the afternoon, a low chance of showers will move in for northern New Brunswick. We also have a bit of a breezy day ahead for the maritime region. As of right now, 30 kilometers per hour in North Cape, 15 into Bathurst with 13 in Edmundston, as well as into Moncton and Charlottetown. No wind gusts to report at this time. We'll take another look at your forecast coming up, but first a look at your local news with Amanda.
It is by-election day in PEI's Queens County. The provincial by-election is for the riding of Cornwall-Meadowbank. The District 16 by-election was called following the passing of former PC Cabinet Minister Mark McLean, who died back in March. Polls open at 9 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. Electric bikes and scooters, they've soared in popularity, but so too have injuries. Now we're hearing from a young teen in St. John's who's making a remarkable recovery after suffering a traumatic injury. CTV's Garrett Berry has more.
Jaden King just wants to get back to living.
Get out, change arms, and go back on the quad.
Hunting, fishing, getting out around the bay, out to the country in rural Newfoundland.
He loves to be dropped off in the middle of nowhere, walk to a pond with his fishing rod and his tent, and spend the whole day there.
He has taken these first steps, but it's a long road back, weeks in hospital after a traumatic electric scooter accident in May.
70 days. Too much.
He was driving the scooter with a friend on the back when he lost control of the machine.
Went face forward into the pavement, and the boy that was on the back of him came down on top of Jaden.
The helmet he was wearing surely saved his life, but still, injuries to his head were severe. Doctors needed to remove part of his skull to relieve the pressure of swelling in the brain. Jaden says he can't remember anything, but his mom, Amy Richards, remembers it all.
It's a feeling I never want to feel again, and I hope that no parent has to go through it.
Electric bikes and scooters are governed by a real patchwork of laws across the country. Different cities have different rules about how fast you can go and where they can be used. But as they're becoming way more popular, especially among children and young adults, more people are calling for stricter regulations, and more experts are weighing in on the dangers of these machines.
Parents don't realize how fast these machines are and how big they are and how dangerous they can be.
According to the Canadian Centre for Health Information, there are more and more people sent to the hospital because of e-scooter injuries across the country. Almost 500 between April 2023 and March 2024. That's up 32% from the year prior. Officials here in Newfoundland and Labrador have pledged a review and new legislation addressing these machines in the fall. Garrett Berry, CTV News, St. John's.
New Brunswick RCMP is looking for 3 people who allegedly broke into a home and stole war memorabilia artifacts from an elderly man in Nasonworth last week. Police say the 3 suspects entered the residence on Roby's Road last Thursday between noon and 1 p.m. and restrained the senior. Along with the memorabilia, they also allegedly stole an undisclosed amount of money and personal items. Police say the suspects were described as 2 men and 1 woman. They were tall, thin, and spoke English. All 3 wore face masks. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to contact police. The Fredericton Pride Parade brought out thousands of people to the city's downtown over the weekend. Counting participants and spectators, an estimated 2,500 people took in the parade, which began at Officers Square on Saturday afternoon. The parade route included a block of Queen and King Street. A day-long festival at Officers Square followed the parade with live performances and local vendors on site.
And our parade route was the largest ever, with around 70 to 80 paraders. Next year, we're hoping to get another street block so we can extend the parade route and make it even bigger, because support just keeps growing.
So when I came on this board, my biggest thing with this was building bridges within the community. Like, I'm thrilled with the engagement that we received today.
And Fredericton Pride Festival events continue this week. This is the first Pride Parade of the summer in a large maritime city. The Halifax Pride Parade is this Saturday, followed by St. John and Charlottetown in 2 weeks. Moncton and Sydney will host community pride parades next month. Across the pond, Prince Harry really stretched his visit to the UK on Sunday, taking part in a session of goat yoga during Scotty's Summer Festival.
So this is our goat yoga practice.
I can tell. Yeah.
It's happening in Warwickshire. The festival was hosted by Scotty's Summer Soldiers, a charity that supports bereaved children and young people. Harry, who visits the UK once or twice a year, arrived on Monday for a series of engagements. This really proving just how flexible he is.
Indeed.
With the goat yoga.
It's flexibility in his actual physical body, but also in the number of engagements. There's a real variety.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many people who've done yoga in dress pants and a button-up shirt.
Right? The
right?
goats don't care.
Especially with the goats.
They don't care.
Goats don't care.
Love that. I would happily trade shoes with him in that moment, for sure.
For that moment, yeah.
All right, well, in case you missed it, here is your chance to take part in a NASA mission of a sort, all right? The space agency is actually looking for 4 volunteers to spend a year in a simulated space habitat on Earth, but it's a simulated habitat of the moon and Mars exploration, and this will take place at the Johnson Space Center in Houston. So it's going to mimic conditions on the moon and Mars. The 4 people will simulate months-long flights to and from celestial bodies and do things like mock Mars walks and use a rover to travel and explore. So this program is set to begin in August. So I don't know if they're still looking for 4 people, but.
Oh, do you get to choose the other 3 people who join you?
This is the thing, no.
Because that can make or break it.
And that really could.
Yeah, absolutely. I imagine it'd be pretty grueling.
Yeah, I think that'd be really tough.
Yeah.
I'm almost surprised it's not a bit more of like a paid position.
I was going to say, is it paid?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe you love space. It's something that gets you really excited. And we want to bring you to the Move Morning Chat question because we want to know what you are a total geek about. What is something that you just love? Let us know. Send us a text at 10400 and we will share some of your answers a little bit later. Crystal, what do you geek out about?
Oh, so many things. I actually,
Yes.
but planes and trains.
But not automobiles.
Not necessarily automobiles. I don't geek out about them. But the other day we were driving, we're near the airport, and a jet was taking off, and it was like right over the car, and I started to cry. It was so beautiful.
That's awesome.
I love air shows. Oh my gosh, like I love flight.
Yeah.
So fascinating. How is it that I mean, I know
We can do
it's
this.
science, but like this giant thing just like boom, goes off the air. And
every time I'm in an airplane, I think the same thing. I'm like, how is this in the sky?
How does this work?
It's so cool.
With all these amenities.
And the jets. I hear this scream of a jet. I'm like, oh, there's a jet. And they look up and it goes by. The snowbirds went by a few weeks ago. I don't know why they were, but it was so beautiful. Again, started to cry. It was so beautiful.
Well, a number of reasons crying for that, too.
No, I know. We're lucky to see them. I wonder if there's any chances of... I'll look it up, see if there's any chances even in Canada to see them one more time before they retire those beautiful, beautiful planes. But, yeah. So that's just one of the things. But obviously, I'm kind of into that.
You know what Lori Barker-Jackman geeks out about? Nutrition.
Yes. That's a good thing to geek out about.
She loves nutrition and food, and coming up, she's going to bring us the basics on berries. Yeah, registered dietitian Lori Barker-Jackman is here to share the nutritional power of this tiny, tiny berry. And that's on the other side of this break.
Good morning and welcome back. The time now is 7:44. We are taking a live look at a Hampton, 13 degrees with mainly cloudy skies starting off your day. We'll be seeing sunshine as cloud coverage begins to break down. Weather is brought to you by Cummins Trusted Home Standby Generators. Temperatures already beginning to rise. 17 degrees as you leave your house in Halifax, 18 starting off your day in Charlottetown, 15 degrees right now in Fredericton with 18 in Bathurst, 14 in Labrador City, 9 degrees in Gander with 8 into St. John's, Newfoundland. Over to our forecast timeline, we do have a bit of cloud coverage starting off your day for parts of New Brunswick. Lots of sunshine, though, stretching across Atlantic Canada into Newfoundland. For Labrador, we do have a chance of showers, a risk of thunderstorms starting early in the morning, continuing into the afternoon. And then into this afternoon as well, a low chance of showers will return into the northern region of New Brunswick. Into this evening, we do have a low chance of showers for parts of all 3 maritime provinces, as well as into Newfoundland. We are going to see precipitation move in as well. Into early Tuesday morning, a lot of this precipitation will clear out, leaving sunshine for the maritime region before a chance of showers returns. If you're wondering about precipitation totals, going to remain quite light for the maritime region, only seeing around 2 to 5 millimeters for Edmundston. Heaviest for Newfoundland and Labrador. We are going to see around 10 to 20 millimeters for Happy Valley Goose Bay, 20 to 30 for Corner Brook. For our forecast today for New Brunswick, daytime highs will be heating up above seasonal yet again for much of them, ranging from 22 degrees in Grand Manan and St. John up to 30 in Fredericton. Lots of sunshine throughout the day. We do have that low chance of showers for the northern region this afternoon and a chance of showers across the province into the evening. For Prince Edward Island, lots of sunshine today as well as clouds continue to clear out. Daytime highs will range from 26 to 28, being the warmest into Tignish. Wind will pick up into the mid to late afternoon out of the southwest, 40 gusting to 60. For Cape Breton, eastern Nova Scotia, lots of sunshine with increasing cloudiness. Still being left with a mix of sun and cloud, though. Wind gusts of 40 with daytime highs between 21 degrees in Canso up to 28. For the rest of Nova Scotia, sunshine today with daytime highs between 22 degrees in Yarmouth up to 28 in Middleton and Kentville. We are going to see a low chance of showers into the evening for the Tri-County area. A chance of showers for Labrador City today throughout the day with a risk of thunderstorms, a high of 24. With 17 degrees into St. John's, Newfoundland, lots of sunshine expected throughout your day today. That's a look at your weather forecast. Going to throw things over to Crystal.
Thank you, Latavia. It's a little berry that's a big deal on the East Coast, and soon blueberry bushes will be bursting and wild blueberries will be popping up in meadows across the Maritimes. So here to tell us more about blueberries and how we can incorporate them into our diets is our friend and registered dietitian, Lori Barker-Jackman. Good morning. Look
Good morning.
At you. Dressed appropriately.
Well, you know, you gotta
get ready for the blueberries. Okay, so let's talk about blueberries. I'm curious, what are the different types of blueberries?
Okay, so we've got high bush and low bush, right? If we talk about an overall category. High bush blueberries, of course, produce the larger berry, and those are the berries you're going to see in your grocery store normally. Okay. Then we have low bush blueberries that produce a smaller berry, and they grow wild and abundant, especially in eastern Nova Scotia. So Canada is actually the world's largest producer of low bush or wild blueberries.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. With most being picked in Quebec, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and PEI. So go Eastern Canada. I mean, that's awesome.
Yay. Well, they are nutritional powerhouses. What are the nutritional benefits of this wonderful berry?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we know they're packed with vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants. So we always hear antioxidants when it comes to blueberries, and they have really one of the highest antioxidant values, if you will. So we know there's a compound in blueberries called anthocyanins, and that gives blueberries their dark blue, rich color, okay? It has many protective effects in the body, reducing inflammation, protecting our heart health, as well as supporting brain function, which is amazing. Okay.
Well, that is great. I mean, so they say to eat the rainbow, but this blue color is rare in most foods, so blueberries are going to be pretty unique,
Let me tell you, when you're picking them at the grocery store, there are some pro tips, okay? So when you get a container, what I want you to do is just gently, kind of roll it, shake it back and forth.
Okay.
And if those berries kind of roll easily over each other, that is an indication of freshness.
Okay, so there we saw them picking them in the wild. Here we're picking them from the grocery store. So yeah, you just want them to roll gently. Okay, that's because if they're a little bit rotten and stuff, I guess it would stick together.
Exactly. If they stick to the bottom and stick to each other, they of course are not as fresh. So I'm going to ask you, if you want the sweetest, most flavorful berry, what is the indication? Is it color or size?
Oh, I'm going to go with well, you know what, both, honestly, because I like the big ones, but they need to have a nice texture more. I want you to tell me.
Okay, so it is color that we want to look for.
It is the color, okay.
Size really doesn't matter when it comes to blueberries, okay?
Size does not matter with blueberries.
So it is the dark blue, that almost purple color. That is the indication of sweetness. When you see those kind of little reddish or brownish berries, they are unripe and they're going to be tart.
Okay, here's the bowl here. So I'm going to say, based on your recommendation, okay, I'm going to pull this one out for purposes. This one would be sweet because it's really dark.
You got it.
And then look at this one.
That's right.
It has it has a little red spot.
Exactly. You got it.
That one, a little bit tart. I don't mind them a little bit tart, but I'm going to just taste them, see the difference.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you got to do that. So good.
Delicious. That's the good one.
Yep.
That one, a little bit tart one isn't as good. It doesn't have the sweetness.
Right? It's so good. So that's just a really easy trick you can do.
Okay.
When you get them home, you want to refrigerate them right away. Okay. Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah.
Skill testing.
Yes.
So, would you wash your berries before storing? You think you should do that?
I would normally say yes, but I'm going to say no because I think it makes them rot faster.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. Even if you're freezing them. Okay? So make sure they're completely dry. I would freeze them as is and then just rinse them before
Okay, perfect.
Eat them, okay?
We're almost out of time, so you have a little recipe for us before we go.
So simple.
Yeah.
So simple. So this is just taking our blueberries. We're going to put a little bit in Greek yogurt, vanilla Greek yogurt.
Yep.
So if you want to do this, Crystal, you can do it with, I would do it with the fork.
Yep. You just kind of like
just roll them around.
Oh, this is nice thick Greek yogurt.
So easy.
Beautifully done. And then you put that on the parchment.
Parchment paper, that's it. Little baking sheet. Put them in your freezer. This is awesome for kids to do. They freeze up beautifully in a couple of hours. This is such a great summer snack.
Oh my gosh. And like literally you think you're getting like chocolate covered or whatever. This is the frozen.
Yeah,
but it's just yogurt and blueberries. So it's pure health, pure protein.
Love it. Isn't that a great
Oh my gosh,
treat?
they're delicious.
So good, so good, so easy to do. So bottom line, these are packed with nutrition. You want to include them in your diet. July to September, we can get them in our grocery stores fresh, frozen all year round.
Yeah. Lori Barker Jackman, this is like honestly true. At home, try this. It's
so
the
easy.
Easiest thing in the world. Like these parchment yogurt and berries. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
All right, we turn our attention over to Amanda with health and medical news.
Thank you so much, ladies. Details now on why the province of Quebec is considering moving the allergy medicine Benadryl off the shelves and behind pharmacy counters. CTV's Brianne Foley has the details in Your Health.
The recommendation follows the death of an 18-year-old in southwest Quebec. A coroner found he died of acute diphenhydramine poisoning. The investigation found he had obtained the medication from multiple pharmacies. A draft regulation would move Benadryl and similar medications off open shelves. While a prescription wouldn't be required, pharmacists would have to record each sale in a patient's file. The debate extends beyond Quebec. For years, some allergy specialists have argued older antihistamines, like Benadryl, should not be as easy to access. They say newer options often come with fewer side effects. Tears may be a key to understanding people's brain health, a new study says. A new sensor technology can detect chemicals in human tears and could potentially help scientists detect neurological conditions. The new study, published by the American Chemical Society on Wednesday, says the low-cost sensor can detect dopamine, a chemical partially responsible for happiness, but also important to movement, emotional regulation, and motivation. Changes in dopamine levels, lower or higher than regular, can help diagnose psychiatric conditions like depression, Parkinson's disease, or schizophrenia. Right now, dopamine monitoring methods include sampling blood or urine, and sometimes even implanted devices. The tear collection can be done quickly and painlessly. With further research and development, neuroscientists and psychiatrists could simply use a tear sample to help diagnose neural conditions and diseases without needing costly or invasive procedures.
We just have one milestone to pass along for you today. It's a 60th anniversary for Norman and Lillian Day of Louisbourg, Nova Scotia.
Congratulations, you two, 60 years.
Happy anniversary. To see your milestone again or to find out how to submit one, you can visit our website by scanning the QR code on your screen. And a reminder that milestones must be received 2 weeks in advance. Now we're going to take another look at the 3-day forecast for New Brunswick. Heating up today to 29, mainly sunny skies. We do have a low chance of showers for the northern region of the province into the afternoon. Evening showers across the province. 31 on Tuesday with a mix of sun and cloud. A low chance of showers returns across the province into the afternoon. And then cooling down to 26 on Wednesday. Holding on to sunshine to start your day. Scattered showers into the afternoon. For Nova Scotia, 28 degrees today with a mix of sun and cloud. Evening showers for the Tri-County area. 27 degrees on Tuesday. We have a mix of sun and cloud to start your day. Scattered showers expected across the province into the afternoon. 27 degrees yet again on Wednesday. We're looking at a mix of sun and cloud to start your day. Scattered showers return. For Prince Edward Island, 27 degrees with lots of sunshine today across the island. A low chance of showers into the evening. Steady showers in the forecast on Tuesday with a high of 27. 24 on Wednesday, a mix of sun and cloud with scattered showers into the afternoon. Time now is 7:55.
The #1 morning show in Halifax. Turk, Megan, and Amateur Alex. And home to the biggest artists. Halifax's #1 hit music station. 101.3 Virgin Radio.
It's Monday, July 13th. Today on Your Morning Atlantic, thousands hit the streets of downtown Fredericton to celebrate Pride as a number of festivals take shape this week and into the weekend. Your top news headlines just ahead.
And things like these. We speak with the creator and the lead actor of a new locally made drama series. Really good show. I want to talk about it in about 15 minutes on Your Morning Atlantic.
Is that the actress from the Charm commercials?
I believe so.
I think
yes,
so.
It is.
Oh, I love spotting local. That's awesome.
Yeah. The whole thing is local, right from creation to execution.
I love that.
It's wait till you see the shot beautifully.
Oh yeah.
Like it's I would love. I can't wait to speak to the creator, but the creator must be happy with how things turned out because it looks really good.
Great.
Looks good. A lot of local talent around here in Atlantic Canada.
For sure.
I'm just coming off 2 weeks vacation. Happy to be back. Word of warning.
Okay.
I was with my family, had a fun day outside, went for a swim, and I'm going like this. And I'm thinking, there's something in my hair, like a knot or something. And then I pull my hand out and I find a bug. It's not just any bug, it was a tick.
Oh, geez.
I knew where you were going with this.
Luckily, it didn't latch on yet.
It did not latch, but it survived a swim. And I know.
Stop.
And I'll tell you what, we weren't in deep grass. We had taken the kids to a park and we walked across like a grassy area, maybe ankle high, not even. I was wearing a dress. I looked all over my ankles thinking, okay, good, I'm tick-free, like at the park, did a quick search. So I don't know if it latched onto my dress, and then when I changed to go swimming, if it ended up on my hair from there. But like, check everywhere for the ticks because those little hitchhikers will get you.
Great reminder, great reminder. And a lot of people are going to be out and about today because of the heat. It looks pretty warm this week.
Yeah, it's heating up, thankfully, across the region. Above seasonal daytime highs yet again today, as you can see from our live eye in Halifax at the Armdale Roundabout. A busy morning. It's going to continue to heat up. As of right now, 17 degrees in your area. And we are going to see that sunshine sticking around into the afternoon, so make sure to keep in mind sun safety as well. 18 degrees to start your day in Charlottetown, 15 right now in Fredericton, 14 degrees in Labrador City with 13 over in Corner Brook. Here's a look at that UV index tracking high across all 3 maritime provinces. For Newfoundland and Labrador, due to precipitation tracking a bit lower today, moderate to high throughout your day. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. We do have showers, a risk of thunderstorms tracking across much of Labrador into the afternoon and into the afternoon as well for northern New Brunswick. A low chance of showers will return. Starting off quite light for our wind forecast, will continue to pick up into the afternoon. As of right now, 30 kilometers per hour in North Cape, 15 in Bathurst with 13 in Moncton and Charlottetown. No wind gusts to report at this time. We'll take another look at your forecast just ahead, but first a look at your local news with Amanda.
Thanks, Latavia. It's July 13th, by-election day in PEI's Queens County. The provincial by-election is for the riding of Cornwall-Meadowbank. The District 16 by-election was called following the passing of former PC Cabinet Minister Mark McLean, who died back in March. Polls open at 9 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. The Fredericton Pride Parade brought out thousands of people to the city's downtown under sunny skies this weekend. Counting participants and spectators, an estimated 2,500 people took part in the parade, which began at Officers Square Saturday afternoon. The parade route included a block of Queen and King Street. A day-long festival at Officers Square followed the parade with live performances and local vendors on site.
And our parade route was the largest ever, with around 70 to 80 paraders. Next year, we're hoping to get another street block so we can extend the parade route and make it even bigger, because support just keeps growing.
So when I came on this board, my biggest thing with this was building bridges within the community. Like, I'm thrilled with the engagement that we received today.
Fredericton Pride Festival events continue this week. This is the first Pride Parade of the summer in a large maritime city. Halifax Pride Parade, that's this Saturday, followed by St. John and Charlottetown in 2 weeks. Moncton and Sydney will host community Pride Parades next month. Some of the world's top golfers have just wrapped up competition at the PGA Tour Americas in New Brunswick. The Explore NB Open champion for 2026 is Thomas Ponder of Alabama. Ponder claimed his first PGA Tour Americas victory with a tournament record 28 under finish at Mactaquac Provincial Park. This is the third year of a 5-year partnership between the PGA and Mactaquac, so the event will return to New Brunswick next summer. This week-long event at Mactaquac was also supported by roughly 300 volunteers.
These past few days were phenomenal. A great turnout, an amazing winner, a group of volunteers that we just couldn't do it all without. They just know what they're doing, and they get to work. So year 3 has been phenomenal, and we look forward to year 4 and 5.
Ponder was presented the Cup from New Brunswick Premier Susan Holt late Sunday afternoon. Even the weather cooperated for this year's event with only one short rain delay. Next week, PGA Tour Americas travels to Ottawa for the 9th event of the season. For many families, participating in after-school activities comes down to cost and location. And in rural communities, those can be significant barriers. CTV's Maria Saru has more on the project in Eastern PEI that's looking to ease some of those challenges.
A little glue and a lot of work, all going into a bigger goal for a property that has sat unused in recent years.
There really isn't a specific place for youth to go that's just theirs.
BGC Charlottetown recently completed a needs assessment for Montague and the surrounding region. It found affordability remains a real barrier to after-school and recreational programming. Roughly 19% of children live below the after-tax low-income measure. That's higher than both the provincial average and the national rate.
Rural areas, not unique to PEI, but certainly a challenge in PEI. You're far away from everything. To be able to access transportation not only has a cost associated with it, but it has a scheduling component. You need to have that adult or guardian who's willing to take you around.
In a few months, this 66-year-old house is set to become a drop-in youth center for 12 to 18-year-olds. Most programs will be free or low cost, from recreation and music to cooking, life skills, arts, and more. Canadian adhesives and sealants company LePage is partly funding the project to mark its 150th anniversary. Its founder was born on the island.
With this being our origins, we thought it was very important to come back here and to fix it forward and give back to the community.
And a partnership with Holland College is providing trade students with paid, hands-on career experience.
Some of the people working here, this is their first career job, and others have been here for a while, but it's important for us to plug in the generations and be the glue that binds them.
That means young workers helping build the center for young islanders who need it.
The goal is for the renovation to be complete sometime this fall, with teens filling the space shortly after. Maria Sru, CTV News, Montague, Prince Edward Island.
Thank you, Maria. It's going to be nice to see what that center looks like when it's all complete.
Gorgeous building to work with, yeah.
Yes.
Good. All right, time to check in on the Eagle's Nest in Cape Breton, thanks to the Port Moran Wildlife Association. This is for our viewers, but also for you, Amanda, to see what's going on. So now they do this 4-part cam, and then they switch to the nest every once in a while. So they have like Helene when she's a baby, but the nest, you can see there's nobody in it right now. So I don't know if we're going to get a switch to another shot. Either Helene is branching or she's actually gone.
Wow. No,
so that's it. Looks like she may have...
So the ones on the right are live?
No, the one up the top left.
Top left is the only live
one. So she's either out on the branch or she's gone. Because last week she was what they're called branching, and they said it would be about between 5 and 7 days till she actually flies off. So I think she's gone. I'm going to get confirmation on this, but I was...
Wow.
Yeah.
They're empty nesters already?
I think Helene's out and about. I think this is like she's graduated.
She knows where to get the eels?
She's gotten her own eel. She could be eating an eel that she caught herself right now, is feeling, I am so grown up.
I'm a big girl. I catch my own eels and everything.
Yeah, but this has been a wonderful journey, and thanks so much to the Port Moran Wildlife Society for the Eagle Cam, and I've learned so much.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
definitely.
It's been a joy. Crystal has been geeking out over that camera.
I sure have. You know, it's true. It's true. Yes, let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, just as a reminder, it is our Move Morning chat. We're asking something that you really like geek out, you get excited about, something, a very specific topic. So send us a text at 10400 and we'll share that a little bit later.
Yeah, definitely. The Eagle's Nest has been a joy. Oh my gosh. It was just April 24th Helene was born. And now, just a few weeks later, she's a full-grown.
Yeah, birds grow really fast.
Yeah, wild.
Humans, not so much.
No.
Years of help. Okay, still ahead. We're going to have another break. Latavia has a look at the Monday forecast, and I'll have a look at your national news headlines. And we're going to take a live look at beautiful Lockport, Nova Scotia. So many visitors to the region this time of year, seeing our beautiful beaches. The forecast is next.
Taking a live look at a sunny start to the day over in Blue Nose Drive. Welcome back. The time now is 8:12, 16 degrees to start your day in Lunenburg. We are going to see sunshine sticking around into the afternoon as well. Weather is brought to you by Cummins Trusted Home Standby Generators. Temperatures slowly beginning to rise now. 19 degrees in Halifax starting off your day as well into Charlottetown. 18 degrees in Moncton with 22 degrees in Bathurst. 15 starting off your day in Labrador City and 8 degrees in St. John's, Newfoundland. Over to our forecast timeline. Sunshine for much of Atlantic Canada, extending into Newfoundland as well. We do have precipitation tracking across much of Labrador starting off your day. A chance of showers with a risk of thunderstorms. And then into the afternoon, a low chance of showers returns into the northern region of New Brunswick. But other than that, holding on to sunshine into the afternoon. Now into the evening, we are going to see a low chance of showers return for parts of the Maritime region, as well as shower activity across parts of Newfoundland. Into early Tuesday morning, showers will clear from the Maritime region, leaving sunshine to start your day, with showers arriving yet again into the afternoon. If you're wondering about precipitation totals, remaining light for the Maritime region, only seeing around 2 to 5 millimeters for Edmundston. And then for Newfoundland and Labrador, seeing the heavier precipitation totals there, 10 to 20 millimeters for Happy Valley Goose Bay, 20 to 30 for Corner Brook. For forecast today for New Brunswick, above seasonal daytime highs yet again heating up, ranging from 22 degrees up to 30 in Fredericton. Lots of sunshine with a low chance of showers into the afternoon for the northern region of the province, and chance of showers will spread across the province into the evening. For Prince Edward Island, highs will range from 26 to 28, being the warmest into Tignish. Mainly sunny skies today with a low chance of showers into the evening. Wind gusts this afternoon picking up to 60. And then for Cape Breton, eastern Nova Scotia, highs will range from 21 degrees in Canso up to 28 in New Glasgow and Antigonish. Lots of sunshine throughout your day today with wind gusts getting up to 40. For the rest of Nova Scotia, looking at a mix of sun and cloud, evening showers for the Tri-County area with highs ranging from 22 in Yarmouth up to 28 in Middleton and Kentville. And for Labrador City, a chance of showers throughout your day today with a risk of thunderstorms, a high of 24, with 16 degrees into St. John's, Newfoundland, holding on to sunshine throughout your day. That's a look at your weather forecast. Going to throw things over to Amanda.
And we begin with sad news from Hollywood this morning. New Zealand actor Sam Neill, best known for Jurassic Park and The Piano, has died at the age of 78. His death in Sydney was sudden and unexpected, according to a statement posted to the actor's social media page. In 2023, Neill disclosed he had been diagnosed with a rare type of non-Hodgkin lymphoma. His family statement said he remained cancer-free when he died, but did not specify a cause of death. Prime Minister Mark Carney is weighing in on the new agreement securing the opening of the Gordie Howe Bridge between Ontario and Michigan. He's defending the deal that now sees Canada splitting net profits from bridge tolls with the U.S.
First, I'm happy the bridge is going to be open. We need it. We need it because we're expanding. We're still expanding trade. Second thing is the word net does a lot of work in this. We are sharing after Canada is paid back. So we get the revenues, then the servicing of the costs of the bridge, and paying the debt of the bridge, and then what's left over, there's a split.
Ottawa had fronted the more than $6 billion in construction costs for the bridge. Under the original deal, Canada was to get 100% of toll profits. Now it will get 50% of net profits for 15 years, while the other half will go to the U.S. for a regional economic fund. The bridge, which was set to be operational in June, will finally open on July 27th. Canadian doctors are often asked to write sick notes for employees to be off work for several days. But experts are considering policy changes after one European country's move to require a note for any absence. CTV's Alison Bamford has more.
When he's sick, tracking down a doctor's note is the last thing Mark Volk wants to do.
It's a huge hassle.
His previous employer required one if he was sick for more than a couple of days.
And now I have to find some way to get that letter back to my employer. Meanwhile, I feel terrible. I just want to curl up and die.
Germany recently made it even harder for workers there to call in sick. New rules require a doctor's note on the very first day of their illness.
I don't think that's fair, and I wouldn't want to do that because it would be hard to make it to the doctor's office if you're so sick that you can't get to work.
The German government has previously complained of absenteeism being too high, and officials say this move will improve productivity. Business experts disagree.
I think there's a fundamental mistake when we equate time at work with productivity. You can go to work and be entirely unproductive.
Here in Canada, laws are going in the other direction, although the rules vary. Manitoba recently passed a bill that prevents employers from asking for sick notes unless employees are absent for more than a week. In Saskatchewan, BC, and Nova Scotia, it's more than 5 days, and in PEI and Ontario, it's 3 days. Alberta doesn't have any restrictions in place.
We're all adults, so if I'm phoning in sick, it's because I cannot be at work today, whether it's mental sickness or a cold.
The Canadian Medical Association has been advocating for years to eliminate doctors' notes for short-term illnesses. Sick notes can take about 10 minutes to complete, and on average, Canadian doctors can receive more than 130 requests every year.
That adds up to a lot of hours for physicians across this country that could be better spent looking after individuals and their loved ones with more acute care needs.
And employees agree that their time wasted waiting for a doctor's note could be better spent getting rest.
I would rather just my employer take it at face value.
Alison Bamford, CTV News, Saskatoon.
Coming up next, we'll get the details on things like these, a brand new drama series that was produced around here. We'll have those details right after this. Please stay with us.
Move Mornings with Aaron and Peter. Weekday mornings on Move 100. The most fun in the morning. And home of the $1,000 minute. Only on Move 100 Halifax.
Welcome back. If you're a fan of a good dramatic series, we have great news for you this morning. Things Like These is a brand new drama that premieres this Thursday, July 16th on Bell 5 TV1, and it was shot in Halifax and made with pride by local talent. Here to tell us more is the series writer and creator Nikki Martin and actor Alexandra McLean, who plays Nolan in Things Like These. Thank you both for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having us.
So great to have you here. So I want to make the most of this 4 minutes. There's so much to talk about. So Nikki, I understand that this is a dream come true, that you had this story idea years ago.
Years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote it in my late 20s. It was very personal. It was based on what I was going through. Alexandra's character, Nolan, actually was very much based on my life. At the time, you know, struggling with depression and addiction. And then within 6 years of that first writing, my father died of cancer. We had a very short battle. And so now the story, looking back, has become even more of a reflection of, you know, what I've been through and where I've gotten to with my life.
Well, that brings me to you, Alexandra, because you're playing Nolan. When you're reading the script, you know that has deep ties to Nikki's personal life. How did you respond to that as an actor?
I mean, I'm just so thankful that Nikki chose me to portray a character that was so close to her heart, like someone that she really saw herself in. And I was very excited because drama is what I've always wanted to do, and kind of tackle a character with demons. And I really connect to Nolan. I'm not necessarily the alcohol per se, but with the grief for sure. So I was really excited to portray Nolan.
Yeah, I've only had access to be able to see some of the promotional material leading into this, but it is shot beautifully.
Yeah.
Nikki, you must be happy with how it turned out.
We are so thrilled. We got to do this. My sister is the director, Toby Martin Fleming, which is really, really cool and special. We had an amazing director of photography, Paul McCurdy, and our dream for how the show would look on screen, it is so amazing for that to be realized. It's stunning.
It's beautiful. The acting is so sound, the lighting, everything is just so spot on. How can people watch this?
So you can watch it right now on Bell 5 TV1. It comes out on this Thursday. So that is their online app or through their streaming service for now anyways.
Okay, well, listen, it premieres on Thursday. People need to watch this. I'm going to ask you this question, Nolan. It is a very dramatic piece. You seem like just a light, bright, sunny person. But the script does manage to balance heartbreak and humor. So how did you walk that line as an actor?
I mean, it was hard because we had such a great team that I'm friends with, and so I was like, I need to separate myself a little bit. I came in on day one with sunglasses on and sad music. I was like, no one talked to me, which was really hard because we were all friends and I really wanted to hang out. But it was also shot really close to my elementary school, and with the grief, my father passed away, that's how I connect. So I just drove around the school every morning before going to set and just imagined my dad dropping me off at school, and it just got me in this headspace. So, I mean, it was lovely though, such great people to work with, and yeah.
Well, I'm glad that's kind of the answer I expected, that working together was so fun. You had a great experience, but then you had to like get yourself into this place to really connect with what Nolan is going through in the story. What do you want people to get out of this, Nikki, by watching this?
I think, you know, for me, this story is about losing ourselves and how we find ourselves again. I think all of us who are involved in the project, you know, from our producer, Brittany Kanzi, to everyone who showed up on set, it's really relatable, this human idea of, you know, how the things we lose stay with us and impact us. And I just hope people will see themselves, will appreciate the struggle of this family, and that there's this idea that, you know, so many of us try to hide our imperfections and our struggles, and I think it's really important that we start to talk about the really human ways that we suffer and endure. And so I hope people will just see themselves in a piece of the story and really fall in love with this amazing family that we've written about.
No doubt they will, and I also think they're going to be so excited that something so well done is entirely created in our region. That's just so beautiful, and it goes to show that it could happen for hopefully others as well.
Yeah, we're really proud of being filmmakers here, and storytellers here.
It's just the quality. came off so well.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you both. I know you both have so much going on too outside, like you're both so busy, so we appreciate you taking your time to come in with us.
Oh my goodness, such a privilege. Thank you for having us.
All right, it's Thursday night, Bell 5 TV, Channel 1. We've got the details on our website. Latavia, now over to you.
Thanks, Crystal. Taking another look at our 3-day forecast, a high of 29 degrees in New Brunswick. Lots of sunshine, a low chance of showers for the northern region this afternoon. Evening showers for the province. Heating up to 31 on Tuesday. We do have sunshine with a low chance of showers returning. And a high of 26 on Wednesday. A mix of sun and cloud with scattered showers across the province. For Nova Scotia, 28 degrees today with a mix of sun and cloud. Evening showers expected for the Tri-County area. 27 on Tuesday with a mix of sun and cloud with scattered showers. Much of the same on Wednesday. We have the return of scattered showers into the afternoon. For Prince Edward Island, 27 degrees, mainly sunny with evening showers. 27 degrees on Tuesday, showers across the island. And then on Wednesday, 24 with sunshine before showers return.
Coming up in this half hour, the Halifax Mural Festival. We'll get all the colorful details on the event in about 15 minutes here on the Monday edition of Your Morning Atlantic.
Good morning, Atlantic Canada. Thank you so much for joining us. The time now is 8:30. Another beautiful day is ahead, kicking off the work week.
Yay! We like the sounds of that.
Yeah.
Yay, yay.
Probably good for the Mural Festival, too, in Halifax. I have to say, what a difference this festival makes, because it really makes an already beautiful area even more stunning.
Yeah, exactly. So vibrant.
So vibrant, telling a lot of stories. And earlier in the show, if you're just tuning in, we showed a report from Nick Moore about a gentleman in St. Stephen who's an artist who's upgrading a mural down there as well. So love to see that in the region.
Yeah, that's another thing I geek out about is public art.
Yes.
Huge fan of that. And the murals, we have a whole report coming up to kind of show you what's happening at the Mural Fest, but even from that little snippet, you can see really colorful, unique murals. Totally changing. I can't wait to go for a walk and see them all done.
I know, right? Take photos of them.
Yeah.
No, this spot that we're about to see gets a lot of photos taken.
Yes,
all the time.
does.
It looks like a mural.
Especially now, Peggy's Cove, going to be bustling with tourists.
Oh, yeah. There's already people out there early this morning taking in that beautiful view, that sunshine we're seeing. Currently 18 degrees in your area, so temperatures are already beginning to rise. Heating up today, above seasonal yet again. So make sure to head out, explore, soak up that sunshine, but do so safely. In terms of our current temperatures, 19 degrees starting off your day in Halifax with 16 in Sydney, 19 degrees in Charlottetown, 22 already in Bathurst with 17 in Fredericton, 16 degrees in Happy Valley Goose Bay, and 8 degrees starting off your day in St. John's, Newfoundland. Over to our UV index, tracking high for all 3 maritime provinces. And then for Newfoundland and Labrador, tracking moderate to high throughout your day today. And then in terms of our satellite and radar, we do have showers moving in for Labrador today, a risk of thunderstorms into the northern region of New Brunswick this afternoon. A low chance of showers will also return. For our wind forecast, wind slowly beginning to pick up, will be a bit breezy into the afternoon. As of right now, 33 kilometers per hour in North Cape, 20 into Charlottetown with 17 in Bathurst, 15 in Moncton and Sydney. But no wind gusts still to report at this time. We'll take another look at your forecast just ahead, but first, one last look at your local news with Amanda.
Thanks, Latavia. And it's by-election day in PEI's Queens County. The provincial by-election is for the riding of Cornwall Meadowbank. It was called following the passing of former PC cabinet minister Mark McLean, who died back in March. Polls open in about a half hour's time and close at 7 p.m. New Brunswick RCMP looking for 3 people who allegedly broke into a home and stole war memorabilia artifacts from an elderly man in Nasonworth last week. Police say the 3 suspects entered the residence on Robbie's Road last Thursday between noon and 1 p.m. and restrained the elderly homeowner. Along with the memorabilia, they also allegedly stole an undisclosed amount of money and personal items. Police say the suspects were described as 2 men and 1 woman. They were tall, thin, and spoke English. All 3 wore face masks. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to contact police. The Fredericton Pride Parade brought out thousands of people to the city's downtown under sunny skies this past weekend. Counting participants and spectators, an estimated 2,500 people took in the parade, which began at Officer Square Saturday afternoon. The parade route included a block of Queen and King Street. A day-long festival at Officer Square followed the parade with live performances and local vendors on site.
And our parade route was the largest ever, with around 70 to 80 paraders. Next year, we're hoping to get another street block so we can extend the parade route and make it even bigger, because support just keeps growing.
So when I came on this board, my biggest thing with this was building bridges within the community. Like, I'm thrilled with the engagement that we received today.
Fredericton Pride Festival events continue this week. This is also the first Pride Parade of the summer in a large maritime city. The Halifax Pride Parade, that's this Saturday, followed by St. John and Charlottetown in 2 weeks. Moncton and Sydney will host community pride parades next month. And thousands gathered in Antigonish, Nova Scotia for the 161st Highland Games. CTV's Vanessa Wright has more on the event that celebrates the best of Scottish culture.
The Highland Games is back in Antigonish for its 161st year.
It's been running since 1861, and we are the longest continuously running Highland Games in Canada.
Thousands were in attendance for Saturday's festivities. The week-long event celebrates everything there is to love about Scottish culture.
Well, historically, the Scots were kind of driven from their homeland. The Highlanders were driven from their homeland, and a lot of them settled in our shores in the early 1800s. And so it was really important to them to preserve this culture. So that's a tradition that we try to uphold today.
From Highland Dance to the Clan March, crowds took in the sights and sounds. Many enjoyed this round of heavy events.
Up and over that shoulder. So it's a medley of different implements, all meant to be thrown, from stones, weights, hammers, which is occurring right now, caber toss, and weight over bar.
Committee member and past president of the Antigonish Highland Society says the pipe bands are always a crowd favorite.
It's a music of the culture, and I think that, you know, when people hear a bagpipe and or a pipe band, it brings back various memories. And of course, it was a memory that's associated with happy times, but also associated with funerals and stuff such as that, where there's laments played when a person is being laid to rest. So it's very meaningful.
About 30,000 people will have attended when the week-long event wraps up.
The beauty of it is that our community, while it was traditionally Scottish, has become so much more diverse, and we're seeing so many people of different cultures take part, from the Highland Dance stage to the heavy events. It's fantastic to see such diversity on the crowd, and I think that's a big factor. It's becoming more of a community event than strictly a cultural event.
One that many look forward to and everyone enjoys. Vanessa Wright, CTV News, Antigonish, Nova Scotia.
Thank you, Vanessa. I want to try those cookies, the Celtic cookies we saw there.
Those look good. I'm there for it. Love the Celtic stuff for sure. All right. Well, the FIFA World Cup is in full swing, of course. A little reminder that you can get coverage of all the games. There aren't that many left, though.
No.
On CTV, TSN, and Crave. But on certain days, tomorrow's one of them, the CTV News at 5 and the CTV News at 6 are going to be moved from the regular CTV channel over here to CTV 2. So all you have to do is just click and you'll get to see the news. Scan and view the changes there, or you can go to CTV News Atlantic for the details.
Really had some nice time to enjoy watching the games with my dad, which was...
It's fun, right?
That's awesome.
I'm going to be sad that it's over.
Exciting.
Yeah.
I know. Who's going to take it? Are we taking any bets?
I don't know.
No idea. But
I wouldn't say it.
I will say they're, like, soccer's a real competition, especially the World Cup, like the elite. But I know people that will turn anything into competition.
Yes.
Like I remember when I was at training camp, we'd go to Puerto Rico for training camp when I was in university, and there was a water slide at the...
Sounds like so much
It was
fun.
awesome. Yeah. There was a water slide at the facility where we were staying, and within about 2 minutes, it turned into not just going down the water slide, but all the guys on the team were like racing how fast they could get down the water slide, of course, right?
Yeah.
So here in Wisconsin, they're having a grocery bagging competition. What? Yep. Check it out. So this is a way, what you do is you have to, not just, it's the speed, but also how you pack the groceries. Cashiers and beggars test their professional skills. Contestants are judged, and then they win prizes. I bring this up because there is a way to pack groceries. And sometimes family members of mine don't understand, like put the eggs at the bottom, for example.
Oh, they do eggs at the bottom.
Yeah. No eggs at the bottom in this competition.
No.
Well, that's true too. At first I was like, oh, why aren't they just slamming them in there? But no, they have to do it well. Yes. Like how you would do it appropriately.
It's an art.
Back in the day, there used to be, I remember as a kid going to the grocery store and there'd be somebody there actually bagging it for you.
Absolutely. And then it eventually became like a fundraiser. Sometimes you would see some teams there doing it. Now it's, do you find now it's like awkward? Because I was at the grocery store yesterday because it's like, wait, do I start bagging it right away? But I still have to put some stuff on, but then the cashier starts bagging it and I'm like, I'm sorry, like let me do it. But I also have to load up the app on my phone.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like we're working together, but we just met.
Or you're bagging and they're already scanning in the next person. You're like,
I know, because I'm trying not to put the eggs on the bottom. I'm trying to do a good job. I'm trying to put the frozens together and the bread on the top and
boxes together, and I didn't bring enough bags.
I know. I just
sweating at the thought.
The good old days when you actually like the person. I remember going with my grandma, like all like brown paper bags, all they'd help me take them to the car.
Oh, lovely.
The luxury.
The luxury.
All right, now we're going to talk about the community calendar.
Nice.
Taking a look at some events taking place in our neck of the woods. So the 65th New Brunswick Fisheries and Aquaculture Festival is underway. From now until July 19th, come out and celebrate the richness of the Maritime and their heritage. So there will be a variety of activities for all ages, from fishing competitions, rides, live musical performances, games, and more. Head over to their website for additional details. And the PEI Blossom Festival kicks off today in O'Leary. You can come out and celebrate PEI's strong agricultural roots with fun activities. The festival will run from now until July 19th at the O'Leary Community Sports Center. And the Back to the Sea Center will be hosting a fundraising movie night tonight in Halifax. The Life Aquatic, I should say, will be screened at the Propeller Arcade tonight at 7:30 p.m. All proceeds raised supports ocean education initiatives. You can come out and enjoy the adventure comedy drama. For tickets, head over to their website. And if you do have an upcoming event, send us the details. We'd love to promote it. Your Morning Atlantic at ctv.ca.
Oh, that's a reminder. It's also like drive-in movie season for the very few and far between.
There was an outdoor film last week for the Mural Festival, too, on Quinpool Road.
Yeah, they viewed E.T.
Yeah.
So cool.
Tis the season for all kinds of wonderful stuff.
So many things. Got to see Disclosure Day, by the way. And, you know, Latavia, I was concerned after seeing Emily Blunt's character do the weather, but no issues. No issues
I still
for you.
haven't seen that one, but I heard it was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
You'd love it, and you would really connect to the forecast.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I would have been out of there. Not my thing.
Okay, we're going to have another break coming up. Latavia has one last look at the forecast, so anything could happen. But we'll also get details on this year's Halifax Mural Festival. Wow, look at the colors there. That is coming up right after this. We'll be right back.
Good morning and welcome back. The time now is 8:45. Taking a live look at a beautiful sunny start to the day. 19 degrees over in Antigonish as of right now, and temperatures are continuing to rise. Weather is brought to you by Cummins Trusted Home Standby Generators. As of right now, it is 19 degrees in Halifax, 17 starting off your day in Yarmouth, 18 in Moncton with 22 in Bathurst, 19 degrees in Charlottetown with 15 in Labrador City, 8 starting off your day in St. John's, Newfoundland. Holding on to sunshine for Atlantic Canada into the afternoon, but we do have showers and a risk of thunderstorms moving in across much of Labrador today. Into the northern region of New Brunswick, a low chance of showers expected this afternoon. And then into this evening, a chance of showers spreads across parts of the Maritime region into Newfoundland as well. Clearing out before morning for the Maritimes, leaving sunshine early Tuesday morning before a low chance of showers returns into the afternoon. If you're wondering about precipitation totals, going to remain quite light, only seeing around 2 to 5 millimeters for Edmundston. But for Newfoundland and Labrador, we are going to see accumulation from this system, 10 to 20 millimeters for Happy Valley Goose Bay, 20 to 30 for Corner Brook. Daytime highs heating up yet again in New Brunswick, ranging from 22 to 30 in Fredericton. Lots of sunshine across the province, a low chance of some isolated showers expected into the afternoon for the northern region of the province. And then into this evening, a chance of showers spreads across the province. Prince Edward Island looking at highs between 26 to 28, being the warmest into Tignish. We are going to see mainly sunny skies today with evening showers. Wind picking up this afternoon out of the southwest, 40 gusting to 60. For Cape Breton, eastern Nova Scotia, lots of sunshine throughout your day today. It's going to be quite warm as well, ranging from 21 in Canso up to 28 in New Glasgow and Antigonish. For the rest of Nova Scotia, sunny skies as well today with highs between 22 degrees in Yarmouth, 28 in Middleton and Kentville. We are going to see a low chance of showers into the evening for the Tri-County area with wind gusts of 40 for this part of the province. Labrador City looking at a high of 24 degrees today, a chance of showers, a risk of thunderstorms throughout the day. 16 degrees into St. John's, Newfoundland. Lots of sunshine is expected. So that's a look at your weather forecast. Going to head over to the Halifax Mural Festival.
Halifax Mural Festival is a week in the summer where we get local and across Canada, hopefully international artists to come through and paint beautiful murals across our city. We started in 2022, so this is our 5th year. I think the main goal of why I want to start, because I've been doing murals for a long time, is that murals are hard to do your own work. There's a property owner or a business want specific things. So it's a chance for artists to paint whatever they want to build their portfolio to hopefully get more work of their own. We got all kinds of different people from different nationalities bringing their culture and their stories to the walls. We try to take derelict spots that maybe like haven't seen the love in a while and new buildings or whatever we can get our hands on. The larger ones take a good part of a week for sure. Just brighten their community and just, you know, overall sense of pride and happiness from the murals, really.
Well, Mike selects the artists. He and I sit down 6 months before the event and we say what walls we think would work, and then we approach the property owners, and then Mike shows them work from a couple different artists and they say, oh, I like that style. And then the artist works with the property owner or the business owner to come up with something they both like.
Yeah, I was here for year 1. I painted at cows on the port, and now it's my first time on Quinn Pool. And what a pairing. I just went to Heather's shop for her optometrist, and if you go inside, there's so many cool colors, so many photos of beautiful birds. So why not just add a peacock to the collection, make it all fluffy with all the colors. It's free for everybody, for the people, by the people. That's the best part about murals and graffiti.
Prior to Mural Festival, Quimple Road was looking a bit old and dated, and Mike came to me in 2022, just coming out of COVID, and pitched this idea to us, and we absolutely loved it. And at the end of it, we were called one of the most cosmopolitan streets in the city, so it did a real turnaround for us. It's just been overwhelming from the community, from the media, from Discover Halifax. I hear it all the time from people because of the role I play that, you know, what a difference it's made. Everybody has their favorite mural. We see people all the time coming up and down the street to take photos. It's really made a difference in the whole vibe of Quimple Road. We have something to showcase.
The #1 morning show in Halifax. Turk, Megan, and Amateur Alex. And home to the biggest artists. Halifax's #1 hit music station. 101.3 Virgin Radio.
Hey, welcome back. It's 8:53. This is time we love to share your answers to the Move Morning Chat. We were asking today about something you totally geek out about, that you're obsessed with, that maybe you know a lot of information about. And here's what you had to say. So we're going to begin with Nicole from Truro. She says, sea glass.
Oh, that's a fun thing to know a lot about.
Very East Coast one, too.
Right?
Yeah.
I want to know more.
Yeah, I have not. And give me your tips, because I actually have never really been successful in finding a good piece of sea glass.
Me either, actually. No, not yet.
You know, where to find it, but also how to interpret the different colors, the age.
Yes, I know. And then so many artists around here turn it into a piece of art.
Yes.
By a local market. So it's good on you, Nicole. If we got the questions, you're the one to go to. Candace from Cape Breton says, my social profiles actually say unapologetically geeky.
Yay!
Love it.
I geek out about a lot of things. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Studio Ghibli, and Pokemon. But Doctor Who is probably the biggest. I've watched it since I was little, all the way back to reruns of the black and white episodes. Tom Baker is my doctor.
Love this. See, this is where finally things dovetail between me and Candace and Cape Breton. For a long time, we thought we were the same person.
Right?
I love this for Candace, though. I love this, especially that she's super into Doctor Who. So cool.
And Doctor Who fans, like, have a favorite doctor.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But it's neat that it comes as a different person. I love that that vehicle is so cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's the TARDIS. The vehicle?
No, I'm sorry.
You're talking about the vehicle.
Yeah, I not literally the vehicle, but like that they have this mechanism in place where the doctor is a different person. It could be a woman, could be a man. I'm like, what vehicle? The TARDIS? Look. Yeah, wow, you lost me.
I was like, oh yeah, the blue phone booth, the TARDIS.
No.
I mean, the right answer though for the doctor is David Tennant.
Oh, I like him. Yeah, good one. Like good one.
No. LJ from Milton. For Total Wrestling Geeks, we have a room dedicated to our collection of vintage wrestling memorabilia.
Whoa.
From action figures, posters, soap, pencils, and so much more. Love, 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 love this stuff from WWF. This was before it became WWE in the 80s. We even have a music album called Pile Driver with Hulk Hogan on the cover.
Amazing. You know who would love this? Anna Almeida.
Anna Almeida.
And my husband.
Ooh, I was just thinking that. And Donna and JW, too, here behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah. Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you to everyone who weighed in.
Oh, my gosh. All right, we have a minute and a half, so I wanted to maybe let's celebrate nature as we kick off our week, okay? First off, we're going to kick off some video with a little bit of red panda babies. Oh. Yes, babies. You get to see them. They're very tiny. We're going to, there we go. See them like sleeping? They're little babies. The Hertfordshire Zoo in the UK just announced the birth of their first red baby panda twins in 12 years. Zoo staff say the endangered cubs arrived in June and sparked celebration among the zoo and international conservation teams. So congratulations on the birth of the twins. They're doing very well.
Tavia's like, I know all about this.
I was literally just thinking in my head, I'm like, wait till they're toddlers. They're in for trouble.
Oh, wonderful. And I thought we'd check in on the Eagle Cam one more time because I've got more information from the Cape Breton Port Moreland Wildlife Association. We're going to pull up the cam. And so Pauline may not be able to be visible in the pictures because she is branching. She is out on a limb, literally out on a limb.
Branching out.
She's branching out. So hopefully our control room's working on getting the camera up. But there it is. Okay, so she's just off to the side on a branch right now. Definitely considering flight. She's been testing her wings, but she's still nest bound.
She hasn't left just yet.
No. Soon, it's going to be...
The bags are packed.
The bags are packed. Yeah. She's got her ticket, but she's just waiting for the little notification to check in.
Oh, gosh. Well, thank you for checking in with us and tuning in. We hope you have a great Monday, no matter what you're up to, and we're happy you could join us.
Absolutely. Have a great Monday, and we'll see you on the Tuesday edition, 6 a.m.
Bye.